welcome to tonight's High Shelf Charity, right here on High Shelf Collective, where we're going to be playing some Thirsty Sword Lesbians. But before we get into all of that good fun stuff, I got the spiel here for what this whole event is, what it is for, all of that goodness. So, real quick, let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing. All right, so as most of you probably know, we are doing all of this to support the Trevor Project. We have been taking wonderful donations. Look up at that ticker up there, guys. Holy cow. This is game 5 of 8, and we are already like way past our halfway, and I absolutely appreciate it. Love it, because the Trevor Project is very near and dear to so many of our hearts. Their whole goal is to end suicide among lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning young people. Their vision is a world where LGBTQ young people see a bright future for themselves. They have key programs like crisis services, peer support, research, public education, advocacy, all sorts of wonderful things to help our youth. They are the world's largest suicide prevention and mental health organization for LGBTQIA+, and they connect teenagers to crisis counselors 24/7, 365 from anywhere in the U.S. It is 100% confidential, 100% free, an online chat, phone call, text message. So this is a wonderful cause. If you know anyone who may want some of this information, we've got commands popping up in chat. Go over to the Trevor Project, share the love, share the information, and maybe tonight do some donating to help bring some more money to the cause and cause some chaos, some fun, and also maybe get you a super fun, cool item in this giveaway. So how this has all been working is each night we have one very large prize with a winner drawn during the break of the game and announced when we kind of come back. So you've got, if you haven't donated yet, from now until we come back from break, to be entered in for tonight's giveaway, but you will be eligible for every single giveaway for the rest of the event as well. Plus, your name will be put in the drawing for our end giveaway, which is the complete physical bundle of Cyberpunk Red books, thanks to R. Talsorian. And, oh, they're not within reach anymore. Guys, that core rule book is like massive. It's great. There's the wonderful Tales from the Red. Tales from the Red. I got it right this time. So, to donate, enter into the chat. We've got some commands, ! giveaway. We'll give you that link. For every $10 donation, you'll get an entry into those giveaways. So like I said, donations from one night carry on. So you still have 3 more other chances to win as well. And for tonight's giveaway, what we're going to give away during our break, or at the end of our break today, is 1 copy of Root, the RPG, 1 copy of Wizard Kittens, both from Magpie Games, and 1 copy of the One Ring starter set digital bundle from Free League. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you, everybody that's donated so far. Oh man, so many good things to give away, but that's not it. That's not everything, because your donations can also help or maybe hinder all of us here on screen during this stream today. So let me find what it is. Sorry guys, I'm doing this out my glasses for the aesthetic, and it's very hard to like read things.
Oh no.
I know. I could actually, while I'm doing this, actually put on the glasses and make my life easier. Oh my Lanta. Okay. So if you put in !TSL Boon Bane, you'll get all of this coming up. But what Hina uses, which is absolutely beautiful, is the Dice of Destiny. So with your donations for $5, we will roll once for a fun outcome. That could be a lucky bump up or an unlucky bump down. Rerolls to the table, rerolls added to the table, new info, hint, rumor granted players, or +1 or ±4 to the next roll, or +1 ±1 forward to the current scene. So like I said, $5 one random roll on this table for a player of your choice. $10, we're going to get 2 rolls on that table for the player of your choice, who's then going to get to pick what they kind of want out of the 2. For $20, it's 1 roll on the table for everybody in the party. And $25, donor's choice. You can pick from the dice of destiny to see kind of maybe what happens. Give us a little plus, give us a minus. But then the fun thing, because of the wonderful Amanda, the Flirt Fund lives on. It started in game 1 of this event. And guys, we're playing Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Like, this is what it was made for. So, for $15, it will add a +1 to the Flirt Fund pool. These points can be used by any player at any point in time to add to their rolls when doing an entice move, because what better way? And if you want to be super awesome like Amanda and give us fun little one-liners and pickups, during Sunday night's game, one of Amanda's pickup lines did get used on Christopher Walken, who did join our party for a short amount of time. So,
whoa!
I'm just saying, it's appreciated. But holy cow, I think that's everything. I think I did the whole thing. So, everybody, help us out. It's going to be super fun, or hurt us, depending on how the table rolls here. But before we get into all of it, let's meet everybody here in this wonderful party. I'm going to go with just my view, which I don't think is proper compared to stream, but we're going to start with Matt. Tell us about yourself, where people can find you, all the good things.
I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't know if you cut out.
The name cut out.
Oh,
The
Matt.
name cut out.
Cut out right before
Said the name and no one knew who you were talking about.
Everyone's like, yeah. Like, who is it? But Matt, I think I went too high pitch and my mic cut me out. It does that.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, hello. I'm so excited to be a part of this, to raise money for a good cause. My name is Matt. You can find me everywhere as Improv and D&D. And do we want to get into characters yet, or are we saving that for later?
I think we do characters. Why not?
Okay.
The GM went like this, which I feel like is probably a good. Let's do
Hey,
it.
I'm down for whatever. It's Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. All right. So I'll be playing a scoundrel, Alex Wu, who grew up with very little, and life gave him even less. And he learned early that lies are the great equalizer in life. So he'll say anything to get what he wants. And he wants it all. And that is me. And that is Alex.
Love it. Alrighty, let's have Hina next.
Oh, hi. It's nice. I should look at my camera. Hi. I'm here. It's nice to meet you. I am the GM here for this lovely Thirsty Sword Lesbians. I've been super excited all freaking month for this wonderful occasion. I'm not playing a character. I'm playing all the NPCs, so I guess I don't want to introduce all those. That would be break the point. So instead, I'll tell you what I do. I like to stream over on twitch.tv/GMKina, where I run a Monster of the Week campaign as well as a homebrewed setting in Dungeons & Dragons. So if you want to see more of what I do, I also run an event in July called Pride Never Dies, where I run Thirsty Sword Lesbian one-shots all month. So, I mean, hey, if you like what you see here, you should go check me out over there. But I'm super excited to play, and all these players have already won my heart over, and we haven't even started yet. So there we are.
Yes. Alrighty, Ethan.
Oh, hi. I'm Ethan. I'm here. That's where you can find me on the internet, is here, or at EJ the Grey on most things. I think all the things at this point. As far as characters go, I'm playing Maeve Maybe, the trickster. The name started out as hypothetical, but here it is. It's what it is. And she's here for one reason only, and that's the sexiest crime of all, and that is art heists, or just heists in general. That's about it. It's the sexiest crime, and she stands by that. So,
Love it. Alrighty, Holly.
Alright, hey, I'm Holly. You can find me at OMG Holly D everywhere. And tonight I am playing Dorothea Henson. Dottie is what we're going to call her. And it's the player book, The Devoted. Dottie was abandoned by her parents and her family. She, on her own, discovered, and yes, I say soothing sounds every time because it's true, the soothing sounds of Taylor Swift. And fueled by her undying love of Taylor Swift and her desperation to be partnered up, she has become a world-renowned sword fighter. And she is awesome. I can't wait to do this. She confuses loyalty for love and Taylor Swift for a goddess.
Yes.
That's how we're playing her.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Alrighty. So, I guess me. Hello, everybody. I am the last one here. I am Taylor, or at _potato_, and then other places without the underscore, because people keep taking my name, and then other places don't accept underscores, and I don't know how to brand myself anymore, and it's really like a struggle. But I'm there somewhere. What I am also here doing things. That's usually where I am. We've got some good fun stuff coming in the new year, but more importantly, this week, what is today? Today is Tuesday. Let me look at the calendar. Let me not tell y'all wrong because I keep flip-flopping days here. We've got on Thursday Pathfinder 2E as part of this wonderful charity ran by the wonderful Andrew Hooper from Last Caravan. So we're going to have a great time there. On the 16th, which is Friday, we will have Red Markets ran by Ronaldus, who's played in a couple of games so far, who in our normal Thursday Red Markets game, he wrote that. So we're getting it from the source here. It's going to be very fun. And then on Sunday, which is the last day of our charity event, we will have The One Ring ran by Deserted GM. And oh man, I don't want to like give away anything, but it's an oops all something campaign, and I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to watch this happen. So but other than that, you can find me on most Tuesdays over on 2000 Tales playing Big Gay Dice Game, where we are playing Masks. I play Wiz. That is probably going to be the same energy that I'm bringing today, just a little faster. And that's kind of it currently until the new year and all the fun stuff gets going here on High Shelf. For tonight, I am playing Haley. I am the Spooky Witch playbook, and Haley grew up in a very non-nurturing community in the way of Haley loves space and science, and her parents were flat earthers who think that science is not real. And
oh no.
Yeah, so she really that I think really fostered a lot of her spooky witch traits of kind of being that outsider. That, and also she has an imaginary friend to everybody else, but a very real friend that is an alien named Steve that only she can see and talk to. So she knows space and stuff is real, totally. And definitely does not know who Taylor Swift is and is fully convinced they are a goddess. Because
Yeah.
It's gonna be very fun. Okay, before I throw it over to you, Hina, we have some donations already coming in.
I know, I'm writing them all down.
Good, wonderful.
Amazing.
Let's see. So we have so far. Oh man, you guys. There is a roll on the Dice of Destiny table for myself, but then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points in the flirt fund so far.
7.
Seven?
I counted 7.
7,
Oh,
1. Oh, because there is 2 right there. I took my glasses off again.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're right. 7 so far. And then a Dice of Destiny for wonderful Haley. But with that, let's get into it.
Well, I would like for you to roll that dice of destiny for me.
Okay,
Mine.
okay.
You could roll a D8 for me.
Okay. Let me get my D out of
Only
my
that
wonderful
beautiful D8.
pride bag and use not my pride dice because I don't want to dig for a D8. This is the first one I saw. A
And
1.
A 1. Ooh, a lucky bump up. So your next roll will be bumped up to a mixed success if it's a fail, or a full success if it's a mixed success. So
All
I'll let you know when you roll.
righty.
Don't worry, I got you.
Beautiful,
I'm gonna
beautiful.
Write up bump up. Because if I don't write out my notes, I will forget.
I'm also
what's going on in
keeping.
my noodle? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Also, we hit 3,000. I didn't know if you wanted to celebrate that.
Yes.
Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't know if you wanted to celebrate that.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy
Didn't even get to
heck,
start
y'all.
it. Everybody, the stream's over. We did it.
We did it. We're done. We can just go home. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you everybody that has donated. Holy heck. And especially tonight we've had Rich and then Micah, Katrina, Sammy Bear all contributing to tonight's chaos so far. So thank you all for helping us break 3,000. Oh my gosh, our goal is 4,000 and we still have 3 games left.
Oh my god.
How much
It's
we
that,
do?
it's that flirt fund. It's the flirt fund.
It's the flirt fun.
Got this.
It's great.
Got
Oh
it.
no, my bones are already coming out.
We got it.
Got it. Alrighty.
Got it. I think we're gonna add 2 more to. 2 more dice of destiny rolls for the table. But I think they're for the whole table.
Ooh.
So
Hey.
that means that I want any of you can roll me a D8. I need 2 of you to roll me a D8. This will affect the whole table.
Matt and Ethan should do it.
Oh, right then.
Right.
I have to pull out
Break
my
out
like,
those beautiful
bag
math
of
rocks.
dice.
Oh,
Yes.
Find
dang,
one.
oh bag of dice.
Pull out them
you
beautiful
go.
math rocks. Make me happy. I love math rocks. They're my favorite.
Oh,
That's how
snap.
you,
Are
know,
there any
make me
D8s
happy.
in this bag?
If you ever play in my games and you're like, I need to please the dungeon mistress, it's buy me dice. You'll get it.
Yes.
I got a 2.
A 2. Ooh, that's a bump
4.
down for the whole table.
Oh
All right.
no!
Oh no!
What have
But
you
you're gonna
done?
get when we start out.
I got a 4.
Oh
So,
snap!
Haley will not be affected by that bump down. What I'm
Yeah.
gonna say instead is you're gonna probably lose that bump up, and then but you.
There we
won't
go.
have to
I'll
bump
break
down,
even.
So there you go.
Yeah, I'll
You
break
even.
even. I like
That's
it.
all.
Okay.
So there you go. Unless somebody else rolls before you, we'll do it that way. So, because that's for the
Like
next
in Mario
roll.
Kart, when you hold a banana behind your cart to catch the shells.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
All right. And I'm,
Which
you
is
know what,
valid.
just because I think it was a little extra, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1 more to the flirt entice pool. The
Oh
flirt
yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I'm the dungeon mistress. I can do what I want. Actually,
You
I'm the
do it.
gay mistress. That's what I'm called in this game, and I love it every second of it.
That's the best.
Yes, that's my favorite title. All right. So, shall we get started? Are we ready to jam?
We are ready to jam.
Hell yeah!
All right. Let us jam then. As I take off the tunes for just a second, and we get into the vibe. So, you all have been cordially invited to the Winter Masquerade Ball over in the Lionette Castle. It is a prestigious event that happens every year, and only the cream of the crop get invited to such an occasion. It's such a closed event that even friends of invited guests have to be really watched over and made sure that they are acceptable to enter the Lionette estate. As you all have taken your time to get ready, you all approach the castle gates, and you hear just music spilling out, but you hear the chatter of those standing outside. The castle grounds are beautiful. It is in a beautiful forested area where you can see the beautiful stars up above. It is a wonderful, quiet evening where snow is kind of draped over all of the evergreen trees. There's a beautiful lake reflecting a full moon, and everyone is just teeming with excitement to enter this beautiful castle, not just because they get to experience the Winter Masquerade, but also because it's freaking cold outside. So, if you would like to describe what your characters are wearing for this wonderful ball, I will let whoever wants to go first.
Oh, snap.
I can do it. I don't mind.
Let's go.
All right. Okay. So, Dottie wears armor everywhere she goes. It's her thing. But it is, I mean, it's the shiniest armor. And honestly, um, my inspiration for this was not only the way that my hair is styled, but the way that my outfit looks is from Zendaya at the Met Gala like a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah, except for
Ooh.
it's the shiniest version
Oh.
of that you can think of.
Oh
And
man,
then
I love
and
that.
then yes, and in fact it is it's like accented as well as her sword hilt is accented with like diamond dust that is like ground up,
Ooh.
and it just looks like a smattering of glitter all over her
Oh,
and
oh my
the sword.
god.
Yes,
Ooh.
all shiny. Yeah, I mean that is it. It's
Beautiful.
silver, it's shiny, it's glittery.
Oh my god. Who would like to
Hell
describe their
yeah.
character next?
I can go.
Let's
So
go.
so Haley is definitely not as shiny, as visible there, but in that sense, but probably is in a like what's she got going on kind of vibe, you know, like it turns heads. Think like Miss Frizzle, Winter Masquerade.
Yes.
You know, I
love
think
that.
yeah, like
Yes.
I think the hair is as tamed as it can get. I feel like she probably got like that same kind of real curly, but maybe like dark, but it's as tamed as it could get, kind of pulled back in some. We'll do the little space buns. It's on a dress, like a floor length dress, but it's definitely like kind of galaxies and stars and stuff, like very like shimmery, pearlescent vibe on the whole thing. And I think probably has like a little crossbody bag thing that is like a telescope, like a little like small telescope with like a little bag and like little charms and stuff. Like it's very, you can hear just like ching 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 like everywhere she walks from all the little
Oh my
things
god.
on it. And then it's just in like Chucks, like tennis shoes. Definitely not attempting to heels in all of
Love
this
it.
either. Yeah.
Love it. Who would like to describe the character next? There's only two of you.
It's gonna be one of us.
Yes.
One of you.
The game of chicken. The introduction chicken.
I'll go. I'll go.
Yeah.
So Maeve will probably kind of like, I mean, of course, has to go through security and everything. How could you know? But it'll just kind of like immediately like hug the wall and almost like has that like cape that hangs down to the floor to where it's like, does she have feet that touch the floor? We don't know, but just kind of like glides over to the side like almost immediately.
Yes.
And is wearing just like, you know, clothes that make you look like you're here to steal something, you know, like very dark clothes, but you know, embroidered to fit the formality. And then the masquerade mask is just this like plain white, like nothing on it. It's
love
very
it.
like, looks a lot like the playbook art.
Nice. I love
Wow.
that. I'm here for that. 100%.
Fantastic. All right. I've delayed this long enough.
I'm looking at you expectantly.
So, I'd say like in this case, Alex probably takes the longest to get through that security checkpoint. Because though on the outside it doesn't look like there's a lot of metal on him, there's an inordinate amount of like clinking sounds beneath his jacket. Of course, when the guards ask him to take off said jacket, he'll say, "Oh, would you mind if we did this in a side room? Because, well, I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise."
Oh.
But of course, he is wearing this jacket with gold trim, and every move he's making as he's moving forward, like you hear every step, whether it be his nice loafers on the floor or just the little jingling and every little elegant move he makes as he moves forward.
Nice. Y'all, I didn't expect y'all to roll entice on me and get a success. God damn.
Yes.
I gotta up my game then. I gotta make sure my descriptions are all good. I gotta do you solid then. Oh God. All right.
Yes. Well, thanks to Amanda too. You now have your own NPC flirt fund point.
That does help.
So
Whoa.
that will help. That will help.
That does help. We got another Dice of Destiny for the table, by the way. So if someone can roll me a D8, that would be spectacular. Who would like to roll me a D8?
Got it. Oh, wait, that's a D12. That won't help us. I don't got
That
it.
will-
Okay, now I got
If
it.
you rolled above an 8, I would have go. That doesn't work.
That should.
I don't go
4.
up that high. A 4. Oh, another rumor and hint.
Oh,
Let's see. So we got 2 rumors or
Ooh.
hints or info. All right.
Okay.
So let me think on that, and I will get back to you on that when we get past the introduction, because y'all are donating so fast, and I appreciate y'all, but I can't go this
Love
fast. Y'all, I'm just one game master. What do y'all expect? I'm trying my best over here, but I love y'all. Keep donating, please. Especially that flirt fund. My God, damn.
I love
They
the
might
flirt
not
fund.
need it at this point. They're doing pretty solid already. We haven't even started yet. Anyway. All right, so you all enter this beautiful castle. It is a very old estate. It has been in this large city outskirts for hundreds of years, and the Lionette name is well known as a historical name. So they definitely have the class of lord and lady of sorts. So they have earned their nobility titles, and they are holding on to it for dear life, even in this modern age. You can see, of course, the Lord and Lady Lionette, not the one who is running it, but instead her mother and father. They are currently welcoming guests in, and the guest of honor is currently getting ready to make her appearance. So as you all enter, you can see beautiful tapestries hung with a lionette sigil, lions in an upwards, or you know the general Celtic look of the lion rearing up. That's the same thing. It's very, very apropos with the name Lionette. You also see on the walls projections of Borealis just kind of being projected onto the walls to make everything look a little bit more winter wonderland and more icy and snowy. You can also see snowflakes and stars kind of posted everywhere throughout the scene. And of course, a lot of beautiful artwork on display, ready for the picking. So, as you all enter, of course, you can hear the general chit-chat of the high society kind of talking amongst themselves, and you will get the following rumors. So here are your rumors. One rumor is that Lady Lionette, the person of honor here, is not too fond of this party and didn't actually want to throw it in the first place, but is forced to because of tradition.
Ooh.
And the other rumor that is kind of spiraling around is that Lady Lionette was caught trying to run away. So, which of course would be disastrous in the Lionette name. But whether you follow high society politics or not, that's up for you to decide. But as you wait for the person of honor to come forth, what would you like to do?
I'm going to scan the room,
Mhm.
and I would like to see if there is anyone of interest besides Alex, because
Ooh.
when he walks, I can hear him.
So you're like avoiding Alex. I know what you sound like. Who else is interesting? We know you're interesting, Alex. Who else? I got you. Hold on a second. Who else? I'm just gonna make you roll just a straight wit check. So you're going to roll 2d6 and add your wit. If you're on your character sheet in roll 20, you can just click on your wit skill, I think, and it will roll it for you. There's a dice next to wit.
Okay. Got a 10.
A 10, that's a full success. Nice. So as you are looking around, there are, of course, celebrities here, but you look around, hopeful Taylor Swift isn't here.
Dang it. I was
You
really
were hoping
to.
your
I
rumor
was.
that you heard that Taylor Swift would make it to this one. You were like, she's got it this time.
I heard.
Didn't come true. Didn't come true.
Take it. All right. I'm going to shuffle about then and see if anyone catches my eye because I'm ready to dance.
Sure, sure. So
Ooh.
as you walk around looking for anyone to dance, are you looking for anyone in particular, like a potential
Nope.
dance partner?
Nope. Dottie does not care. She's
Dottie
looking
does
for
not
someone
care.
that is light on their feet, and that's it.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, you absolutely have, as you're looking around, you can definitely see, I'm trying to pronounce the name right. Is it Maeve? Right? You see Maeve kind of floating a little bit. You don't know if they're floating actually, or, if they're just, how do they do that with their feet? Or, how she does that. But, that's what she's doing right now. But if you're looking for someone other than your group of friends, there is an individual who is dressed in a very tight black dress that is kind of surveying the scene as well, kind of looking around. You're not sure if they're looking for someone to dance or maybe looking around to just kind of scope out the scene. This individual has long blue wavy hair that has different pins tied to it of different stars and constellations as they kind of just look around and sigh a little bit, just looking towards their wristwatch and just
I'm
watching the
already
scene.
in love, so I'm gonna go talk to them.
All right. So of course you as a group of friends will notice that Dottie is already making the move over to this individual.
That I've already been staring at for 5 minutes wide-eyed. I'm like,
Oh, no.
I would never go over there, but I'm like,
We're starting so soon. We're starting so soon. All right. So
I elbow like the air. It's actually Steve, but to everyone else, just looks like I'm elbowing like air, and I'm like, oh my god, do you see that? Just fully conversation, but like looking up like a good 2 feet when I say it too.
You know what? I'll have you go ahead and roll a figure someone out move for me. For let's say Haley. And I realized I didn't use my bump down, but I
Oh,
didn't
boy.
give you a lot of information, and I could have given you more with an upbeat. So you know what? We'll just call it even.
There we go. Okay, so I'm figuring someone out.
Taylor Swift not being there is yeah. So you.
Ah,
Gotcha,
ouch.
gotcha. Let's see. Figure someone
Oh my
out
gosh.
is wit. Hey, I'm
Correct.
witty. Let's roll.
But how witty are you?
I don't know.
And
Did it
will
roll?
be just a straight roll. I don't think so.
Oh, it goes over here. I forgot it
There
gives
we
me a
are.
little thing.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
there's two
first
of them now.
first
I'll go with the first one. That's an upbeat. Oh gosh. We'll go with the
So
upbeat.
many.
All right. So with an upbeat, as you're kind of figuring this person out, I believe Figure Someone Out has a list of questions, but you don't have to ask me those specific questions. That's one of these things. I would have to ask you those specific questions, but that's if I ask one of you. You can ask any questions you like. You can ask me 2 questions.
Oh, okay. And this is about this cool person that I'm
this
been
cool
staring at.
bored individual that you're staring at.
All right.
Longingly or whatever it is you would want to say.
Yeah, I think the what are your feelings towards? I think what are your feelings in this situation? Like I'm trying to get a read because they look like they're staring at their clock, but I'm like, why? What's the vibe?
As you're kind of watching their eyes and they look downward and then upward, they seem to be looking and waiting for the person of honor, Lady Lionette. So they're probably getting a little impatient just waiting for her to appear.
Mm-hmm. What do you hope to get from Lady Lionette?
So I don't know if you'd be able to gather that just from that.
Okay, just from that much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's why that list of questions is a little bit restricting.
Yeah, it's a little hard.
That's why it's not for players. It's for me.
True.
So you can ask me any question you want.
Do they
Don't
look
worry about that
with
list.
anybody?
You know what? Hey, look at that list. Throw it away. Give me whatever question you want.
Like, I mean, I see
garbage.
I see my friend going over there, but like, other than that, are they like with anybody? Like, do they look like they've got like, companions here?
You are watching to see if their eyes ever move anywhere else. Their eyes do travel to other places, but as your eyes travel there, you don't see anybody there. So you think maybe it's possible, but also they could just be antsy waiting for Lady Lionette. So it's hard. It's a hard read, but it's possible for sure. The way they're looking around, they're not just looking down at their watch and up where Lady Lionette was supposed to make her appearance.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna just keep watching this scenario and just like slowly, awkwardly, just scooching my way closer and closer to it. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God! All right. Would Alex and Maeve want to do anything? Oh, you are muted.
Yeah,
Didn't want to miss it.
really forgot to unclick that.
You're totally fine. I do it all the time.
Maeve is like going around the edge of the ballroom because like they don't keep like the nice stuff out here, but they might keep something just like appraising art, just like, and then if anything particularly seems a little valuable, we'll like have like just a small little piece of chalk and just like hit the corner of a frame just a bit, for later. Not for now. You can't like.
Ooh.
There's work time and then there's like leisure time, and you can't.
I feel like I would allow this to be either a grace move, since you're kind of lightly tapping at the corners of paintings to make sure you don't accidentally move anything or cause any eyes to look towards you, or I'll allow a wit check to see if you can gauge just when people are looking in your direction.
I think it'd probably be like. Because she's trying to look as much like somebody who just doesn't know how to keep, their hands to themselves.
I would go with wit then.
Yeah, like just trying to touch the art without.
You're like, ooh, wow, this is pretty, and you're not supposed to touch it, but you're like, wow,
Oh, great.
wow, this is wonderful.
No,
I didn't know paintings felt like this.
Oh, I swear.
Just a beat.
Oh, and it is a downbeat because it is a bump down. This is why everybody loves the bump downs above because they forget they had it. Donation. Can't even be mad because it's for charity. So as you are going, wow, this is great. It kind of you are able to touch it for a little bit, but then one painting you don't quite gauge how to touch it, so you touch it just the wrong way where it starts to teeter, and it starts to fall off and towards you.
Oh yeah. Well, if you can make people think you're an idiot, you should probably do that. So Maeve's like holding onto it and like falling backwards. Like
you're okay with it. You're letting it happen. Got it.
Yeah, you let it happen. You fall into it.
So I will say, Alex, since you're the last one, just kind of chilling out at the front, like just surveying the scene. You will, of course, look in the direction as soon as the painting starts towards.
Can I run over there and help?
Roll a daring for me, real quick.
All right, let's go. Let's
Roll
go.
daring.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's also going to have a bump down.
A bump down.
And then this is all the bump downs. Y'all have used your bump downs. A mixed beat, that's bump downs. That'll be helpful.
Oh,
XP.
Hey,
look.
XP
Oh, wait.
Get that XP early. Get that XP early.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, for Apocalypse, this is why I love it. You get XP whenever you fail. You fail forwards. It's fine. So here. So you see this painting and you immediately go to dash towards the direction in which your friend is slowly but of course they're like, if I let this happen, I'll win this over and I'll look like the idiot I want everyone to think I am. You don't get that signal at all, so you book it. But then that's when you accidentally bump into one of the ladies who is holding a champagne flute, and she starts to fall over. I'm going to give you a hard choice here. Do you want to still go for your friend, or do you want to help this lady?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm helping the lady. I gotta help the lady. Let's go. Let's go.
So you immediately, I won't make you roll for it because this is a hard choice. You immediately go and you swoop your arm underneath and catch her, and with a graceful hand catch the champagne in the other hand. And she just looks at you in like a little bit of quiet awe and a little bit of what the fuck just happened.
My apologies, miss. I didn't intend to sweep you off your feet.
Oh, roll an entice roll for me real quick.
All right.
Okay.
In the background,
Okay.
just like
First flirt!
Smart. You can use the +1 on that. We got 8. We got 8 of them.
If you want to.
Oh, snap. Okay. Okay.
it's a lot. We need to run through this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
you want to use a point from the flirt pool?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, that'll bump you up to a full success. All right, so we're at 7 pool points. That's a fun word now. So, as you look into her eyes and you say those words so sweet like velvet, she just like watches you and goes, that's totally all right. Thank you so much for. And she just doesn't know the words. The words aren't coming to her. She is totally off her feet, 100%. She is
All right.
entranced.
In that case, I'll like hold her there for just a second too long before saying, I'm sorry, there seem to be people watching, so and then I'll help her back
she'll
up.
curtsy towards you as you help her back up and immediately turn a bright shade of red and quickly move to her friends and go, oh my gosh, and start like chattering with them.
And then I'll slowly saunter over
like,
to me.
That was nice. And then as soon as you see me pull up, that's when the painting lands on me.
There's the wonderful scene of the embrace, and then in the background, just Babe going like, falling into the thing, just like. How many steps backward do I have to take before I actually trip and fall over? Kind of situation.
Right? Yeah,
you were hoping you could get out the door.
Yeah.
With it.
You're like, damn it! It's not quite far enough to the door. Where if I walk this out with it, and I have to leave all this good stuff. There's probably better stuff out here, so you just let it happen. And then of course, Alex, you approach.
Are you okay?
I'm great. This is the ideal situation for me. I imagine just looking out through like a hole in this like
oh no,
you know, just like
no longer worth stealing. It's damaged.
And then just kind of like looking and just being like, fake.
Just the audacity, the fucking audacity.
Everything's going swimmingly. Best night of the year.
Well, can I assist you? Perhaps extricating yourself from this.
Yeah, and just to emphasize the point, she'll like raise her arms to try to like go around and pull it off, and like can't reach around the canvas at all, and it's it's not going well.
I love this so much. As we move the camera back to our other scene, as we move over to Dottie and the individual she's just scooting up next to. The individual has not noticed you. They continue to look towards the watch, look up, and then let out a little sigh every so often.
I'm not a good flirter in real life, so it's gonna look.
That's okay, baby. Do your best.
It's going to translate terribly.
Gotcha.
Right. I'm here.
All right. I'm gonna be. So Dottie is gonna like scoot up closer and you're sighing awfully a lot. I mean, you are sighing a lot when you should be dancing.
Go ahead and roll an entice roll for me really quick.
Oh no.
Hey, there are 2 types of flirts in my idea. There are sexy and sweet, and that was a sweet one. I like that one.
Where is my entice at?
It should be in your basic moves reference, but I believe it's heart if you can't find it.
Okay, there it is.
And there's +1. We got 7 of them.
And you have a boy. Oh God, you're gonna need a lot of those. That's a downbeat. So, would you like to use any points from the pool?
Can I? How much do I need to like make it a mix? Is it 7?
That would be 3 points to get it up to 7.
You know what? No, I want to fall on my face. I'm so used to it. It's fine.
Go ahead and mark the experience point for that.
Okay.
That's okay. As you are just kind of speaking to this individual, you're like, oh, that might have been. And then you look, they're not paying attention to you. They're still looking up into the watch. They have not noticed you at all.
Oh, that's the worst. You're like, oh, do I say it again?
Right. No, I don't.
It's not that they're actively annoying you or like ignoring you. They're just like looking. They have not seen you, or they're in their own little bubble. Your words were not enough to pierce that bubble.
When I look up, do I see Haley?
If you look towards the direction in which your friends were standing, you can see Haley slowly. Beep.
Okay, like inching closer.
Yep, just slowly inching.
Fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to try to be really smooth. Obviously, I'm embarrassed, even though this person did not hear me. I'm embarrassed on my own accord.
Yeah.
And I stick my hand out to this person with the blue hair,
Mhm.
and I kind of like I want to do like this I don't know. Have you ever like in musicals when they do like a usher and like a switch of the spots? I would like to do that. Like
For
it's like
Haley?
with Haley. I want to like
Mm.
pull her in to talk to
Gotcha.
the outer space person.
Okay. Gotcha.
Obviously
Gotcha.
Haley's dream girl.
Well, good news is we got another flirt point. So there we go. I'll put that in the pool
Yes.
right
And so I want to like motion enough to get this person's attention, and as I do that I want to swiftly and gracefully like switch places with Haley.
now. Okay. So Haley, you are being switched places. How do you want to try and entice this individual?
Oh my god. I think it's like a minute of just like, oh, I didn't expect this to happen. Like a quick panic.
The internal screaming is real. The internal screaming is real.
Oh man, hold on. What is the best line for this? What is the best line?
And of course, Sammy's using my default emote for my channel, the panic emote. That's perfect for that right now. Don't panic, everybody.
I feel like I feel like in the theme of this game, you know, we gotta like really hit the flirt hard, and this is going to be so painfully hard for Haley to do. But I feel like her and Steve had like some conversations before coming, and was like, "Look, you got to put yourself out there." And I'm like, "I know, Steve."
Yeah,
he just like,
"Look at you, got this. Hey, look at me, You got this.
Okay,
You got
this.
Believe in yourself." And then the switch out. Oh shit! I didn't expect that to happen.
Am I still okay? This is all happening in front of Dottie's face of just like yelling up at a like 8 foot tall invisible creature. And then I'll like swing over and just like probably bumping in a little, like not prepared for this. And I'm like, oh, you like space? Did you know? So Venus is actually the hottest planet in our solar system, but you might be hotter.
Oh shit!
She's like, she's shaking, like she's just like.
Nice move, or is that with your? I don't know if that's like your.
I'm not smitten yet, so I can't like do my special skill.
So
yeah, I mean she's.
But
she's smitten, but not officially.
You had a wingman that's kind of like winging you in. I'm gonna give you a +1. So whatever you roll, add a 1 to it.
Okay. And entice, is what base stat?
That's heart.
Heart. Oh no. Oh wait. That's really bad for me.
Oh god.
I took something. Ha! You may roll wit instead of heart. That's why I took the facts. I remember why I built my character the way I did now. I can use wit instead of heart to entice someone. So let's do that. Got a 1. Maybe. Not a 10. A 1. No!
That's a 6. So it's a 7. So it's a mixed B if you didn't already add your 1 to it.
I did add the 1.
Oh no, you did add your 1. Oh shoot. So if you want to use a flirt point.
Make a flirt. Look, the line
7 makes it mixed.
Make the flirt.
To make it a mix, it would be 1. To make it a full, it would be 4.
Oh yeah, we'll just mix it. We'll mix it up.
All right. So you use something from the entice pool. Got it. All right. The flirt fund is coming in handy, y'all.
Oh yeah, it is. We're bad flirters.
Because we are bad flirting.
So bad.
Hey, you know what? That's okay.
Alex is
babies.
great.
You're doing your best. I'm proud of y'all for trying.
Alex is a great flirter. We can't
I
look
have
past
minus
that.
one
Everyone's
heart.
got to. Okay, now I've taken it all back. Alex, everyone's got to get on Alex's level.
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
You literally made someone swoon. Like we gotta catch up.
My random NPC swooned so hard. Anyhow.
Yes.
So for this one, I will say with a mixed success, they're not exactly swooning towards you, but this is enough for their
Fair.
eyes to go up, their eyes to go up from their watch and then over towards you, and you get a little smile from them, and they're like, "That was a pretty good line."
Thank you. I practiced it.
How often?
I would be embarrassed to say.
Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you. I just think you're very cute.
Yeah. If I feel like I've already possibly made a fool of myself, so I'm just gonna like come out and say, you are literally the only person I've noticed in this room. So
Well, thank you. I was actually trying not to be noticed.
it's a theme. We're on brand, you know.
Ah, yeah, I get that a lot with people that enjoy space.
I'm Haley, by the way.
It's nice to meet you, Haley. You can call me Misty.
Okay. So are you. Friends of the Lady of Honor?
I am.
Cool. I'm here
Are,
to enjoy it.
are you friends of Lady Lionette?
I don't remember now.
I'm gonna leave that to your discretion. If you feel like you would
okay.
be friends with nobility, then yeah. If you feel like you wouldn't be friends with nobility, then no. But you probably got an invite still.
Yeah, I think like maybe someone on staff and I went to the same like aliens are real meeting and I got like a little slide in. Like I don't think it's the
Yeah.
nobility.
Yes.
Love.
I'm just like, oh no, I just mutual friends with Steve.
Gotcha. Steve?
So Steve, I'm going to say this, and I don't want you to feel pressured, but I am very much going to kind of judge our interactions going further on this because I feel like it's really going to make or break how you think about me.
Uh-huh.
Do you believe in aliens?
I have a friend who absolutely believes in aliens.
So you're
I can be
open
persuaded.
to it. Okay. Interesting. That's Steve.
Oh. Okay. They just nod a little bit. All right.
I'm like looking over to Steve, just like thumbs up, like,
I don't know if anybody else can see Steve. Can they?
not that I've met yet. No.
Yeah, they just look towards the air and they look back towards you. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't. Oh, I'm really breaking out of my shell tonight. Would you maybe be interested, since we have some time to kill, sharing a dance with me?
Hmm. Well, I would love to, but unfortunately, I think time is almost now. What I'm waiting for. But I appreciate it.
That was a really artful letdown, and I appreciate it.
They nod towards you. As I said, you are very cute. And then they wink towards you and they start to walk away from you.
I just like stand there for a second, just fully like in shock. And then I just slowly turn and look back to Dottie, just like eyes saucers. This is the best party.
Dottie is just like, yeah.
And at this point, you can hear a little bit of a fanfare raising as up at the balcony you see two spotlights aimed down towards it, and you can see stepping through Lady Lionette in a beautiful Snow Queen inspired ball gown in a white to light blue ombre with like different snowflakes in Swarovski crystals. I think that's how you pronounce that word. I don't own them. I'm not rich enough for that. But you see that all over the gown and over like a veil that's kind of going over her head a little bit and back, making a train as she stands there, and she just bows towards everyone, and everyone begins to applaud her grand entrance. And as she's about to speak, she puts her hand out and she's about to say something, and then the lights go out. And as the lights go out, there's no vision in this whole place. No one can see anything. You hear murmurs and screams of different people shocked and appalled by this, going, what's happening? Some people trying to think maybe it's just part of the show. What's happening? And
I'm like, oh, this is part of it. Like,
this is how they do it.
I'm
This is
not-
how
I'm
rich
not
people do this.
Yeah. I think
Somebody
I've blacked
definitely-
out.
Somebody definitely hears Maeve just be like, "Hurry up and get this thing off of me so we can be. It'll be so cool.
Right. Yes. I'm on it.
It'll be so cool."
I'm trying. The frame is really heavy.
Yeah, there's a fourth voice that's like, who is that? It's like helping.
What is going on? And then the spotlights come right back on, only the spotlights, and you can see a cloaked figure standing up on the balcony holding Lady Lionette unconscious in a draped form, like hold, in a princess hold. And they look towards everyone, and you can see this bold midnight blue mask covering their entire face with misty designs kind of engraved onto it. Their cloak themselves in certain light as they turn, you can see mist designs as well, mask matching the mask, and underneath stars and galaxies as they hold the Lady Lionette delicately. And they just look quietly towards everyone as gasps kind of fill the room. And of course, the parents look towards the scene, helpless and wondering what on earth to do, as this masked figure looks towards them and then looks towards the ceiling. And you see three individuals drop down and just look towards everyone out in the scene. And the masked figure just starts to laugh and then throw out a smoke bomb, and mist begins to fill the whole area. And as it fills the area, just as quickly as it expanded, it begins to dissipate. And all five of the figures, including Lady Lionette, are gone.
Oof.
Oh man, I don't think I've got a shot with her anymore.
I just kind of lean in and I'm like, yeah, I think she's
Her name was Misty.
right. I mean, with the mist, I mean, it's just all on brand.
I mean, I get it. I picked Haley because it was on brand too, but that's something else we had in common.
Maeve, as a trickster yourself, you know this person. This is the
Oh.
legendary trickster, Misty Steps.
Yeah.
They're well renowned for their biggest heist, which was actually from the Lionette Treasury, a beautiful crystal tiara worth about $2 million.
Wow.
On the outside, Maeve was just like, "Wow, original." But on the inside, I'm marking feelings because that is a thing.
Yeah!
Snap. Snap.
Just like, no, like again.
I'm doing my job and I'm doing it well.
Oh.
All right. So, of course, there's murmurs around the scene as it's
Mhm.
very quiet in here now. No one knows what's going on. And then, of course, the mother and father are trying to address as many people as possible, going, please, everyone remain calm. Everything will be all right. We'll figure out what's going on as soon as we can. And then I will say that after you get you've gotten the portrait off of you already, the damaged painting.
The
In
plan
another
was
one
to
of
be
the frames.
standing as if
Yeah.
nothing had happened by the time.
Yeah,
the
and
light
that
came
I
on.
will allow that 100%.
Seamless.
That you were struggling with that damn portrait for long enough. You're fine. But as you look to your side, you didn't remember anybody there, but in one of the portrait frames there is tucked an envelope.
Take that.
All right. And you can see on it, just in scribbled writings, like Heart Misty Steps on the envelope itself.
I'm gonna open it and read it.
Okay.
I feel like this has been a long-standing on again, off again kind of situation. I'm sick of it. Read it.
Even though it says Heart Misty Steps, it's not addressed to you. I want to be honest with you. I don't want to accidentally let you down.
Dave would assume it.
Oh, I love that, and I hate that at the same time. All right. So as you open it, it reads, the Lady Lionette and I have arranged a kind of rendezvous, and so I will be taking my leave alongside her. You will never see your Lady Lionette again, and if you dare try, you will not succeed. We shall wait in the tower for anyone who may dare to attempt to save her.
Yeah, maybe we'll look at that and say, hey folks, I mean they left instruction. Is that helpful? Like, is anybody interested in the instructions?
The tower. We need to go to the tower. And at this point, Alex, if there is like a high ground that he could make his way up to, he would like to. And I don't know if I can use 2 moves at once, but I've got 2 that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
First off, he will call out, "So, my love, Lady Lionette, has been taken." And this is lust at first sight. So I've become smitten with someone I barely know. They get a string on me.
Okay.
And also, I'm going to use the main attraction, making a dramatic entrance, and say, "But not to worry, Lord, Lady, everyone around. Of course, my compatriots and I will very clearly gesture to Maeve, Haley, and Dottie, and say,
Yes.
of course, we will save her. We will save my love. We will save her. Of course, we have Dottie. Of course, all of you, please, a round of applause. You must dote upon Dottie, the delightful and daring. And, of course, here, make way for Maeve, the magnificent and magnanimous. And, of course,
shrinks.
Oh, please,
I
Maeve.
that one voice that goes, "Woo!"
And, of course, I cannot forget, hail to Haley, the hopeful and handsome. And I am, of course, Alex, the humble, alluring, and amusing, who we all are on this case, and we will save her. I swear it.
Oh, I will. Is there a roll associated with that or no?
Yes, it's a grace roll, so maybe.
Okay, go for that. Roll that. Woo!
All right.
Haley just thought the party was over, and now she's in.
Oh no!
Use some things.
You can't. That's for entice rolls.
Oh my gosh! I say all that, and I fall on my face.
No, I just imagine that all you get is like the clapping of the confusion. Like, is this really part of the show? And then, of course, the person back goes, "Yeah, woo!"
And then I join in with that guy. Yeah.
Yes.
You don't get the reception you were hoping for. I'm gonna say.
Right.
We're gonna do it.
Go us.
And of course, the Lord and Lady will look towards you and say, "Well, if you're sure you're willing to, I don't understand. If you may be risking your life, are you all right with that? Are you and your friends all right with such a thing?"
Of course, we will all risk all of our lives for the sake of true love. For it is true love that we all aspire for, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah. Woo! You're in the background again.
Very non-committal shrug from Maeve, like money's nice.
Oh my
A
god.
collection of priceless artifacts, I take.
All right, and so he goes, well, the tower that they speak of is by the lake. It's normally locked. That's where we keep a lot of our valuables, up at the top of the tower.
The valuables are there. Nudge Maeve.
Yes, to the tower. Heroics.
Motivation. All right, and they just look like the mother, of course, takes your hands, Alex. Thank you so much. Please save my daughter.
Yes, of course. Anything for you, Mum.
Shit.
Oh,
It
God.
seems like everybody's getting something out of this but me. like Haley's gonna get Misty, obviously, and like Maeve is gonna get the jewels. Alex is gonna get a name. I don't know, like
At least get a phone number out of the deal.
yeah. Yes, I mean,
I'll just nudge. I'll nudge Dottie. I'll be like, maybe they know Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Yes.
And then you think to yourself, what would Taylor Swift do?
and we're gonna invoke the version of Taylor Swift that would do it for clout.
Yeah. Fair and valid.
So that is what I'm doing. All right.
There would be so many stories written about you, and it'd be such a cool story. She might write a song.
I mean, I would be I am the most devoted. So this tracks. Okay. All right, I'm in. Like
I imagine that as you all are most of you were already in, so you were really just trying to get Dottie along, so you all were walking already to the tower.
I was just fully sold by the speech. I did not get affected by that downbeat. I was like, yeah, I was gonna cut my losses. I was fully gonna cut my losses.
Yes.
Understand. Yeah. You got 2 people. Nice. Oh my god.
Maeve will just be like, well, if they don't know Taylor Swift, they might at least know the ticket masters, who may be able to organize something for me.
I look
The beloved
at
ticket
Dave and I'm
masters.
like, I already have tickets.
Have all of them.
I'm the reason there are none.
It wasn't even scalpers. It was
just all
Super
Dottie.
fun.
Spent so much money for a private concert.
Exactly.
Madison Square Garden will be empty except for one person in the audience.
I have a sign that says everyone fan. Yes, all right. This is good. All right. This is now all right. I'm doing this in real life.
No. Oh my god. Moving right along. As you are all moving into the tower itself, when you first open the door, is very dark as you enter in. It's very it's not like one of those ancient tower kind of things. Outsideward, yeah. Inside, it's been renovated to be a little bit more safe because, of course, they said they store their valuables there. So there are no windows that kind of face outwards or anything like that. There's just high walls and, of course, a door which you assume would lead to a stairwell. This is a very circular space. When your eyes start to adjust, you can kind of see that. And then you start to see a little bit of a raised platform and then a dark figure silhouette in kind of a position. And then the lights don't come on full. Instead, you get 2 spotlights. There's a spotlight that goes right to the door. And then one spotlight lands on this area that holds a ballerina of sorts. There is this individual who is wearing just a ballet costume with a lavender tailcoat. They have a beautiful puffy blouse underneath that, where the vest kind of allows the fabric to poof out a little bit. And they wear amethyst purple tights and point shoes. And they are also just kind of standing in first position, not really acknowledging you entering in. They're beautiful with their umber black skin and their beautiful braided hair just coming down in an angle where their head is kind of lopped a little bit. And then after a moment, music begins to play. And you begin to see her dance. And she is just dancing. The room itself is very open around this stage. The stage is freestanding, so you could easily get to the door from where you are, and you can walk around the stage.
Ooh.
I'll just kind of like lean over to Maeve, be like, "Do you know anything about this like treasure trove here and this?"
This probably a dancing puzzle. If I had to guess. Like the treasure trove? No, I got nothing. I was thinking small time. That's on me. I was focused on the paintings in the foyer.
There.
Small time.
We have another point to the
Oh.
fruit pond. We're
I
back
think
up
we're
to
at 9
8.
again now.
Oh, 9? 9.
We're at 9, I think.
Yep.
I'm gonna say 9 because it benefits y'all.
I like it.
Ooh.
So I don't know if Haley would know a thing about dance. Probably not.
Sure.
Was definitely in books. But will dance to what she thinks is the beat of the song. It's not
Okay.
gonna be great. And just kind of go around towards like whatever door and see if there's any
Okay.
change.
As you're walking to the door, she still does, or they still don't acknowledge you as they're dancing there. But you go to the door and you start to notice a little glimmer onto the door. And actually, in the certain light, you can see there are strange kind of designs that are going into different swirls and such. And you notice actually, as you walked closer to the stage, you see a reflection of the stage up above you as there's a mirror, and you can see exactly where they are stepping. And just make
It's
a wit
dancing
check for me really
puzzle.
quick.
Oh, I definitely can.
Mm-hmm.
That's what your girl was made for. Oh, okay, 13. I was still scrolled up and it said downbeat. And I was like,
yeah, I saw the 4 too, and I was like, oh. So with a 13, as you're kind of like looking between the steps and between the ballerina, they are exactly the same. The design matches exactly where they're walking and dancing.
and I like, is it like, does it look like there are like touching? Like, does it look like I need to mimic this thing, or it's just, it
Doesn't
is
look
the
like
same
it's on the door
pattern?
itself. You just see the
Gotcha.
same pattern. It's not on the door itself, the lock to this key.
The pattern and the dancing, it's the same. I don't fully know what that means. But that is a thing.
As you
supposed to
say
be
that
good at
out
this.
loud, the dancing stops. The dancer stops, moves back to first position, but instead shifts a little bit and looks like it's as though they're ready for a pas de deux.
No. Nose goes.
Ah,
Nose goes.
What?
As nobody follows, the nose goes.
What? I'm
Just so
sorry.
I'm clear, a pas de deux is what exactly?
It's a dance between two ballerinas.
okay.
Oh, I see.
The
Sure,
pas de deux.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not doing it. Nose goes.
I knew those words separately, but not
I understand.
together.
I mean,
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm using fancy terminology. My apologies. I should have translated that.
I'll go.
Oh, okay. So you go to take that first position?
Mhm.
Okay.
Swifties
So as
are
you
known
take
for their dance.
that-
skills.
Of course, we dancers.
They gotta be. They gotta be. So as you take the first position, they move their hands to take yours. And they are actually leading you a little bit. And then the music begins to start again. I would like for you to go ahead and roll me grace.
Mhm. I get an 8.
Mixed beat. Okay, it's not too bad. So with a mixed beat, as you are dancing, you are not made for ballet dancing. You are trying your best. But your feet are still hitting the areas. And actually, as they're hitting the certain areas, you hear just gently under your feet, click, 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 click. So you are unlocking the door. But you're kind of having a hard time keeping up with this ballerina. If anybody would like to do anything to help, they're more than welcome to at this moment.
Ooh. Okay.
I can hype you up. I can talk you through it. That's it.
I got you on that end. I just imagine you in the middle of this beautiful song. Left.
Yeah, just like I'm following the pattern.
I'm used to leading, so I'm like, I don't.
Alex, go ahead and share what you were gonna do, please.
I imagine like Alex. Alex is just so supportive in this case, and like staying away from the dance floor, but he is gonna try to stay within the sight lines of Dottie and just kind of try to keep beat for her.
I like that.
to be and like just encouraging of like, you got this. I believe.
Oh, I love that. Go ahead and roll emotional support. So when you either support, when you offer support in a way that could be meaningful to them, you would roll heart or spirit.
Oh, okay.
And if you spend a string on them, which you do have a string, you get a +3 to that roll, and you can use that after you roll if you want to.
All right. I'm using it. It looks like I'm using it.
All right.
Look at my down beats.
That's
Good.
okay, but that's a mixed beat with an 8. So when you do that, so with an 8, I will say that I'm not going to use the same things. I'm just going to kind of use this. I'm being a little bit fresh with the rules here. As you are following and you're just like kind of clapping to her. Eventually, Dottie, you do finish the pas de deux, and at that point, the ballerina's eyes open, a beautiful lavender towards you, and they just curtsy towards you, and the door opens, and then they stand tall.
Woo! Go Dottie!
I return that, and then I'm like, I like look back and I look at Alex and I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yes.
All right. And the door is now open, and this ballerina just steps down from the stage and just starts to move towards the door, and then looks back towards you. So you hope to help Lady Lionette?
Of course.
She needs help.
Right. If we are to be wed, then of course we're going to help.
They just look towards you when you say, if we're going to be wed, and a slight chuckle, very fairy-like, escapes them. I see. Well, you best hurry then, if that's what you truly wish. As soon as the moon is at its highest point, Lady Lionette will be stolen away.
What?
No one will ever find her again. She will be spirited away.
Oh, goodness.
I look at my watch and state the exact time down to the second of when the moon is at its highest point. We gotta go.
And then the ballerina will look towards you, Dottie. Antoinette. They point towards themselves. It was a pleasure sharing a dance with you.
Likewise. I'm in love. Like this is what.
Are you officially smitten?
I am, and here's how it works for me. When I become smitten with someone, my heart is not mine to give. Say why and give them a string, and then I have to answer this question.
Okay.
It is so I give this PC a string and Antoinette, the beauty.
Okay.
They were nice to me, and it's that simple for Dottie.
They see the expression on your face as you are just looking towards them, just gauging you. Do you want to say anything?
And so I have to answer the question of how does pursuing them conflict with your devotion?
Mm-hmm.
It's because as of right now, they were nice to me, so they're not a walking red flag.
Mm. Mm.
That's my devotion is
Oh
dealing
my
with
gosh.
walking red flags.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
goodness.
Antoinette just steps towards you once more on pointed toes, and then bows towards you, takes your hand, and brings it to their lips, and then steps away until we meet again. And then they begin to step away. And as they step out the door, they lean down and they jump up, and they are gone.
Whoa.
Just up.
Imagine the quads that it takes to do this.
The glue.
Quads!
The
Quads!
The hamstring. Everything.
It's
That's actually
true. They were delightful.
I mean, really, if
Ankle
you
mobility.
step in the right way and put this right kind of force, like she'll start kind of sciencing like a way that you could do that feasibly in a easier way. So you don't have to really rely only on muscle because you could use momentum.
I'll
But
have
that
to
was
keep that
really
in mind.
pretty.
And as you all are talking, the door just click and then starts to open. And you see a spiral staircase that leads up to the next level.
Let's go. My love is waiting.
Yeah, she does. need
Huzzah!
help, huh?
You know,
Oh, oh gosh. Everybody got a dice at Destiny. I missed that one. So
Oh snap.
Rich is giving us some more goodies.
Oh gosh. So you know what we'll do? We'll go ahead and roll those, and then we'll take our break. I think that would be perfect.
Perfect.
Okay.
I rolled
Nice.
So
Seven.
everyone roll a d8. Oh, 7. You get a plus 1 for the next scene. Write that down.
Let's
I
go. I'm
rolled
gonna
a
do
6.
things. I'm gonna do so many things next scene with my +1.
You said you were gonna get who got a 6?
I did.
So
Dottie.
now -1 for the next roll, but it's not for the whole
Great.
scene, so that's okay. It's just a -1. It's probably the least sad thing not on that list. What'd you get?
5.
That's 5. That's a +1 on your next roll.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I rolled the same thing I did last time, and
What
it
was
was a
that?
2.
It
was a
that's an unlucky
2.
bump down.
I know.
Oh, no. Make sure you make note of that on your somewhere on a sticky note or something.
All right.
All right, with that, I think we're okay to take our break.
Awesome,
So if you
y'all.
wanna lead us to
So
that.
yes, everybody remember, let me pull up my thing so I don't find my glasses. That we are going to close the donation for the giveaway for the night when we get back from break and announce our winner. So if you have donated $10, you're in that pool already. If you have not donated yet and you want to be in to win a copy of Root the RPG, a copy of Wizard Kittens, both of those are from Magpie Games, and 1 copy of the One Ring Starter Set Digital Bundle from Free League, get your donations in now, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes, y'all. See ya.
Yay!
Hello, everybody. We are back from the break. And guys, y'all, we got a winner of tonight's giveaway, which is a little reminder. We just amp up the intensity here. 1 copy of Root, the RPG. 1 copy of Wizard Kittens. 1 copy of the One Ring Starter Set digital bundle. Thank you to our sponsors, Magpie and Free League, for those giveaways. Items. Drum roll. If I actually hit the table, my mic will cut it out, so I just have to make the noise. And tonight's winner is Brownie.
Yay!
Brownie, we will get with you to get email and info and all of the stuff to send you your wonderful prizes and have so much fun. And please tell us about all the wonderful adventures you have with these games. But other than that, guys, remember that $10 gets you in to win every possibly a chance to win every mid-break giveaway for the rest of the event, which we still have 3 more with Pathfinder, Red Markets, and the One Ring. And it puts you in for a chance to win our big end of the event prize, which is a physical bundle of all Cyberpunk Red things from our other sponsor, Artel Saurian. So, oh man, y'all know we love our Cyberpunk around here, so get on it. But with that, let's get back into this. Remember, your donations still can help or hurt us, which we do have an additional one from an anonymous of Dice of Destiny.
So
for the
one
whole
of you needs to
table.
roll me a dice of destiny while I celebrate the fact that we reached 3,300, I believe.
Oh,
Dang.
my
Plenty.
guys,
Dang.
we're so close. We're good.
Dangy dang dang, diggy dang dang.
You said a D8?
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Oh god,
And
I
thank
rolled a
you. I
1.
saw IMTX Amanda talking about her donations during the break. They were matching up to 25, so thank you
You
so
rolled a
much. Look, we got
1.
even
Oh my
more.
gosh.
Oh my gosh. And then
That's
a
so-
$100
that's
donation.
Wow.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. What are we
gosh.
what are we getting, Chris? Thank you so much.
Wow.
I think we get to successfully flirt with everyone the rest of the
Everyone
game.
loves us all the
In
time.
real life too.
And real life too. We get to call up people. We get to call up
Yes.
Chris to get pickup lines for the donation.
Oh god. What was it?
let's
The
see.
one wasn't there one where you all could pick from the list of what you wanted instead? What if we did that?
We
There
can
was
all
like
get
a
like a
pick, yeah.
one freebie info
Yeah.
bit or
So
or
if you got that
boon.
negative or anything, you could always like counteract that, or you can change it up.
Yes.
Because
Let's
I think
see,
right
let's see.
now, what was it? Somebody had a +1 for the scene, I believe. That was
I-
Maeve. Yeah,
Maeve.
Maeve has the
Maeve.
+1 for the scene. And then let's see. Haley had a +1 for just the next roll.
I think I'm gonna do a re-roll as my newbie. Maybe.
Okay.
Give me an
Alright.
option.
Nice.
So Dottie's taking a re-roll. And you have a
Haley.
-1 for. Oh, Haley does. Sorry.
Yes, Haley.
Yeah.
And I have a -1 to my next roll, but
Just
it's
the
not
next
for
roll,
the
yeah.
whole scene.
Yeah. Did you want to add on a good one? Because you can pick one of them that you like.
Oh.
Yeah, because we got that big donation.
Oh, okay. I would
Yeah.
also I'm also going to take the reroll.
Okay.
Sweet.
So reroll.
I think I'll
Okay.
probably take that too, just because I don't feel like we've had one of those yet tonight. So
Okay,
it just
a
feels like a nice
reroll.
thing to have in the pocket.
Yeah, I agree.
Alex had a bump down.
Yep. Classic.
Classic Alex.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
What did you want to take on extra? Because you get a bonus too.
Can
You
I
and
take?
everyone.
All right. Can I take a rumor?
Ooh, okay.
Sick.
Rumor.
Let's think of portals.
That's with the big brain move. All right, and then Haley had the -1 for the next roll. Okay. but you took on a reroll as well.
I had a +1 on the next roll, and then I took on a reroll.
Oh yeah, that's right. +1. Thank you. All right, got it. There's so many things. Y'all are donating too fast. Stop it. Don't stop it. Don't
stop.
Don't stop. Do the opposite and irritate me. Make me mad. All right. So keep those in mind with your bonuses and your banes, of course, your banes and your boons, if you will. All right. So, and the rerolls you do not have to use on the next rolls. You can choose when to use those rerolls. So that is your reroll.
Solid.
So, all righty. With that, so you head through the door into the next area where you are met with another solid door in front of you. But this one, of course, has a handle, so you can open it just pretty easily. And upon opening it, you see another dark room.
Steve, can you see anything?
What?
Do you see anything?
I see dark.
Okay, I didn't know if maybe you would have better vision. We haven't talked about your eyesight before, but I'm guessing it's pretty on par with humans then, huh?
I mean, I don't know where I would need any different type of vision. You know what? I can, if I try hard enough, change it to where you all look purple.
Oh, do that. I feel like
right
we
now?
look so cool. Yeah.
Okay, I might pass out, but I'll
don't do that. No, I'm sorry. I can't carry you out. You're way too big. You'll just hear this in the darkness.
Yeah.
Do we hear Steve?
No, you just hear once in a conversation.
We can't hear him. We can't see him. We're not even sure he exists.
No.
Who's way too big?
Steve.
Oh. All right.
Steve.
You know, we'll figure it out someday because they really he's a hoot, man.
Yes.
Life of the heart.
Oh, hey, you know what? You're great.
Great.
You're great.
Right.
It's just the back and forth.
And as Haley says, you're great. I'm like, who, me?
Yeah.
Are you all stepping in as this happens?
Yeah,
It's just like, why can't Steve help us see him? I don't.
Why can't Steve help?
How do aliens work?
How do they work?
Magnets. As you all step in, as you step in, the door immediately closes behind you, and underneath you, you feel click. Something shifts under your weight.
Oh,
you are
boy.
on a pressure plate of some kind, and you hear a little bit of laughter, and then, wow, that was easier than I thought. And then the lights come on, and you see this gentleman sitting alongside one of the walls as he's just watching you eating a lollipop. And he just kind of like looks you all up and down. He goes, y'all professionals at this or no?
No.
He does.
I mean,
Kudos for you for telling
so.
I'm not going to have them speak for me. I am a professional, just not at this.
They're on you for telling the truth. You
I
see
was
this,
supposed. I thought
go ahead.
so. I thought I was. but
I thought I was pretty dang cool.
No,
You know what? Here, gay mistress here, you are cool. This guy doesn't know any better.
He just doesn't know it. He hasn't seen.
You see this individual standing there wearing this suit jacket that's open and revealing a binder top. On the back of this jacket, you can see embroidered roses. He has very torn, ripped pants as well as high-heeled boots that are bright red, matching the jacket, as they are just leaning up against the wall, holding a flamenco guitar.
Ooh.
I love it.
There's a statement here, and it's loud and clear.
I just shove almost with my shoulder Dottie forward a couple of steps to just deal with this interaction.
Oh, you're gonna step off the plate. Be careful.
Am
yeah,
I
not that
on the
far.
plate, or is it all?
You all stepped on the plate?
Crap. I'm like, I go to stumble forward, and I just grab it. Whoever's closest, don't let me go. That's how. I mean, I'm not a professional. I just said that, but I'm pretty sure I know how pressure plates work.
Oh God.
I like,
and we got another flirt one to the flirt fund. So just in case y'all were
Oh my
thinking about it,
gosh.
there you are.
Oh god.
I do a like wave at Sir Kinky Boots over there. Like,
I want to read too for this donation of I'm a T-Rex donated $25, matching the break donations as promised,
Ooh.
and says it will match the next $95, rounded up to 100 to make it easier in my brain on the next paycheck. Another +1 to the flirt fund. So that brings
we're
it
at
to
10 right now.
Oh, we're at 10. Maeve's
Somebody
gonna,
flirt with this
Maeve's
guy.
Maeve's gonna just make the motions of preparing for a very large and grandiose move, and then cast off her top cloak to reveal yet another hood, but on like a half cape.
Yes,
It's on like a half cape, you know,
like a capelet.
yeah, like a capelet thing, and
I
there's
love
just
it.
this like embroidered like think like almost like a Prince Charming but monochrome like suit kind of vibe happening with some like high boots, and we'll just kind of give like a well, what's your challenge then? Just
I feel like almost as an entice. Go ahead and roll an entice for me really quick.
I'm sweating.
I'm so good at this.
Whoa.
We have a lot of points in the pool.
I'm so good at enticing. Is that how this works? The default is heart, so that's
Yes.
something. I have a +1 just for the scene.
Yeah, you do. So you get a +1, and then you.
Ooh,
Oh,
that makes it
that's an
11.
11.
cancels out my
Oh,
-1.
shit. Well, actually,
Dang.
yeah, it does. It'll put you at a full, but it's okay. That's okay. All right. So as you are like saying, "What is your challenge?" He just like watches you, looks you up and down, and just raises an eyebrow with a smile and a smirk as he just kind of shifts his weight and just admires you for a moment. Sorry, I got lost just looking at you. And he
Quite
just kind
high.
of smiles.
It's all in the reveal.
You know what? You know your stuff. And he says, well, you know, pretty basic trap I've got you in. Got pressure plates. Step off it, something's gonna happen.
Something?
Something.
Is it a bad something?
What do you think's gonna happen? He just smiles towards you.
I want to take like a step off, but like keep my weight on the foot that's on it,
Okay.
and just like play a little chicken, you know? I'm like a
He's just watching, smiling.
just kind of look back at the group like
I'm gonna be like, you gonna strum that guitar?
You think that's what's going to happen if you get off the pressure plate?
I mean, no, but
Would that make you feel better?
I think maybe, yeah.
I can do that.
Please. If I'm gonna explode or blow up or something weird, I just want it to be to the intense stomping and strumming of Spanish or flamenco guitar. Thank you.
Respect. Nod towards you. When they prepare their guitar just for you.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe we'll look back at the group and say, I don't know how sensitive this plate is, but that cloak was probably a quarter of my body weight. So it can't be that sensitive. Maybe. I say we go for it. My professional opinion, we go for it.
Wait.
I have a
I
plan.
mean, you are the professional.
Ooh.
What? Go. What do you mean go for it? Are we stripping as well or
I know,
what?
I was like,
I have a plan.
The
like,
jacket's slowly coming off.
I have a plan. Everybody's just come on. It kind of gives like a tour guide, and we're walking just like backwards, like off the thing. I do have this move that when people go along with it, I get to roll something. So.
Ooh, go ahead.
Ooh, I get to roll wit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Haha. And then maybe something happens.
Oh, you're
Aha.
rolling so good.
Oh my
That's your 11 with
gosh.
your +1 for the scene.
So twice during the plan, I get to pick some things.
Ooh.
Like I can appear right behind somebody, or describe an unexpected weakness, or produce just the right object. Pretty broad, but I can do that twice.
Okay, gotcha. So, as you all step off of the plate, he, of course, following what he offered for you, he plays his flamenco guitar, dun-dun-dun, and then you hear ticking.
Oh
He
boy,
just
oh boy,
smiles
oh boy,
towards you and leans against the wall again.
I again, not a professional, but I'm sure that is not a good thing.
Yep. I just want to do a real big study of this room. Is there more that we can see now? Because I know we
Go
came
ahead
in
and
as
roll a wit
black
roll for
black.
me.
Oh, gladly. I got a +1 on this roll.
Yay!
Because this is my next roll. 12.
12.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Don't worry about it. If the timer stops, I promise you it'll be okay. I'm not going to make this completely timed. It is timed, but not this timed. I promise you that. Because I don't, if I'm going to go, and that's just going to cause even more stress. So as you are looking around the room really quickly, you see there is a door opposite to the gentleman as he's leaning against the wall. There is no knob, no keyhole for this door. And as you are looking around further, no windows, and the only entrance that you can probably open is the one you came through.
Okay, what about the is there more like floor things? Because we're on like that one
Nope,
plate.
just the one you were on. There's no other plates.
Great.
Hmm.
I don't know. Is this like a Devil Went Down to Georgia thing? Do you have to be better than him?
I
be
like
pretty
look
good.
over. Yeah, I look over at the guy and I'm like, you care to help? What are we supposed to do here?
Spoil the puzzle? That's not fun.
Well, I mean,
I will
just
say, I
direction
did
would
forget
be nice.
for Taylor. I forgot for Haley. There are symbols on the floors. They are not pressure plates, so that's why I said there were no pressure plates. But I'm not going to hide information because they're not pressure plates. So you do see some sigils on the floor.
Okay.
They're very small, and they're in 4 different corners of the room.
Did you do it?
You
Yeah,
say
you
corners,
split
and
up.
this is a circular room. 4 different. If this was
Yeah.
a box, it would be in the corner. You got it. You
Quadrants.
get it.
Yeah.
The quadrant.
Why don't we all
Thank you.
go
That's the
stand-
term.
Why don't we all go stand on the spots?
All right.
I mean, it can't get any worse, right? Right.
You hear the
Of
timer
course.
stop for a second, and you hear a chick, chick, and then the timer starts back up again.
Are there more?
So you all step on the 4 different spots.
Yeah.
Yes.
You all
Yeah.
move quickly to the 4 different spots.
Uh-huh.
Nothing happens.
Okay. What does the symbol look like? Symbols.
The symbol that you are on, they're very small, so you can't see. You can only see the one that you're on. So each of you will see. I will say for Alex, you can see. It looks like a balloon with a string just hanging down. For I will say Haley, it looks like a basket. For let's say I already did Alex, I already did Haley. Dottie, you will see on yours, it looks like a fruit, maybe an apple. And then for Maeve, you can see it looks like a knife.
What? I have a knife.
Party.
I think mine is an apple. That's what it looks like. Close enough.
The gentleman that's watching everything just kind of shifts the lollipop to the other side.
I'm standing on a balloon, everybody.
Okay.
I love how epic you make everything you're doing. It's beautiful, and I love it. Mwah! If inspiration was in this game, you would have it.
Do we need a basket of cut apples and a balloon? I don't know. I really don't. I'm not following this one as much. Pictures, things, very different than numbers and facts.
Maeve's gonna look up and be like, "Hey, hot stuff, want to give us a hint or are you just entertained?
Roll another entice move with a +1 because you already enticed him once before. So you get a +2 technically because you're +1 for the scene.
Gotcha. Good. Entice. Okay. +2. Ooh, that's an 8. With
So
the
with a
+2.
with +2. Okay, so as a mixed beat, you can use from your pool if you like. You have y'all have 10. If you want to make that a full success. Want to do all that?
Oh, I think we lost your sound, maybe, Ethan. Or
So I think it sounded like everyone was like, yeah, on board for the.
Yeah,
for
on
the
board.
8. Okay, and then we'll make sure we get that sound back.
Say something, Ethan?
Oh
Y'all
Oh
hear?
no.
Okay, no.
no. We had this issue on another game that was part of where we use Ninja. Sometimes you have to leave the call and come back in.
Ah.
Technical difficulties. Enjoy the ticking. Is it causing anxiety, chat? Chat. Hey, chat. Am I causing anxiety?
Are you stressed?
Hey, chat. Did you know that you're supposed to solve this puzzle? Hurry up.
Can people hear me?
Yes!
Yay!
Victory!
My browser just likes to reject permissions to things sometimes.
No, sometimes I think that's Ninja actually, because it happened to us too on a different game. All right, so with that, when you bumped it up to a success, he just kind of smirks towards you. I like you. You know what? I'll give you a hint. If you promise to go on a date with me.
Where to?
Where would you like to go? Then the ticking stops, and you hear a one more, and then it starts back up again.
Play the date. Hurry, play the date.
You're going, babe. You have to go.
That's right.
I'm just trying to get an idea about it. Do you
No,
like art
you know
museums?
what?
Do you like art music?
Art museums?
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that.
You don't mind it?
No, I've never done it really.
Oh, okay.
I've heard about it.
Sure.
You want to do that? All right. You want your hint now, I'm sure.
I'd appreciate it.
Of course. This puzzle just requires some bravery.
Bravery, you say?
Mm-hmm. And then the ticking stops. And then you hear a party popper go off.
All right.
He just starts laughing. That was good. Oh, you won my game of chicken. Yeah.
Oh my god. Just sweating through her clothes. Like, oh man.
Oh goodness.
Do we get a basket of apples now?
Dottie is just annoyed. Like in all of the ways. Dottie is like, this mother.
Oh yeah, the drawings threw you off, right? I just doodled those while you guys were out. I thought that would be funny.
I mean, it was.
Thank you. You are someone who appreciates the finer things, I can tell.
I mean, it was good. I mean, very seriously considering, that maybe this wasn't a fair exchange, that there's a... what the hell? I'll go on the date.
He just kind of smiles towards you. I was going to ask again in a more polite tone this time, but I appreciate it.
No, I like the tone the first time, I think.
Ooh. All right. Well, before I suffer with all this heat in this room, and he just starts to, he just kicks the door, and the door opens. And he just starts to walk towards the other door, and he just kind of smiles towards you, Maeve. You take care now. I'm excited for our date.
A very slight bow. I keep forgetting there's a mask here, so facial expressions aren't going to really do it for anybody.
That's okay. And then he just kind of winks towards you and starts to walk down the stairs.
I'm just going to mark some more feelings. I don't really know. I don't really know what these do necessarily, but I see there's a big thing about them. So
Let me look
feelings.
at them feelings for you. I'll figure that out for you. Hold on.
Oh,
Give me 1 second.
something really big happens when they fill
Oh,
up,
yeah.
but I just don't know.
Oh, it's fun when that happens. Absolutely.
Ah.
It's definitely fun when that happens. All right, so you have solved the puzzle. It was a game of chicken.
Wow, goodness.
Well, all right. Dottie is still.
Well,
just
maybe we
shaking
can just
his head.
pretend that chat saved you all. Good job, chat.
100 things.
All right.
Okay.
Through the door.
Yes, we must. We must
All
hurry.
Man, this tower is full of so many feelings.
Hot people. I know.
So many hot people.
Many hot
Oh my gosh. Like, is
I
this
need
where they all
everyone to know
live?
this. Whenever I run TSL, everyone always says two things: either stop making my NPCs so relatable, or stop making them so hot. And no to either of them. I refuse. Anyway. I just always need to say that. I need to be clear with that. That's my conscience. I'm sticking to it. That's what we're doing.
I have a date and I don't even know their name.
Ooh, mysterious.
Yeah, right.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really know the name of my love either.
Oh my god, samesies!
I swear.
Oh god, that's so great. Okay.
Dottie
so,
goes through first.
Yep.
She's like, I didn't wear this amazing armor dress to be stuck in a tower all night.
I love Sammy said the traps in this tower are all of the thirst variety.
Yes.
Thank you for understanding my theme. Thank you. Anyway. So as you are all walking through, I will say that Dottie, as you're walking ahead, you're like so angry that you're like, I didn't wear this for this, and you're just kind of mumbling to yourself. You start noticing on the walls as you're walking up, there are like glow in the dark star stickers. They're just kind of put up.
Wow.
And you can see as you go further in, like it increases, and then there are doodles in blacklight paint that are just kind of like all over the walls of different like aliens and stars.
I didn't know it was this kind of party.
I always wanted to do this to my room, but well, actually, the blacklight paint was pretty easy, but the stars not so much.
Those damaged walls.
Yeah. They did find out after I moved, and that was a very long conversation.
And as you all walk up, you eventually enter a room. This one is not completely dark. Instead, you can see that there are different night lights that are kind of placed around, like these lovely little like desk lights of different planets that are just kind of placed throughout this room, making a dim light throughout the area. And in the center of it, you see a large mountain of pillows and blankets.
Wow.
And it's slowly moving up and down. Someone seems to be inside them.
A sock on the door.
You
There
knock on the door?
doorknob. So
There is
give
a
it a
you can
knock?
you can knock.
Just like
So
a
you-
hey.
As you step into the room and you're like, oh, and then you just kind of turn around and knock on the door a little bit, you hear a, huh? What? Who's that? And then immediately a head pops up, and you can see two bright green space buns decorated with different berets of like UFOs and aliens. And then she turns towards you, and you see this like very sleepy looking tan skin woman just kind of like looking towards you. She's very young in appearance. She's wearing like Japanese decora style clothing, so she has a very large oversized hoodie that says I need to say this right, ask me about my friends, and has an alien drawing on it, and she's wearing these space leggings and these large combat boots that are also bright green like her hair. Now she just turns towards you and she's like rubbing the sleep out of her eyes. Oh, you scared me.
do I know them from my ask me about our friends' meetings?
We
We in the same club?
Yes, because you already made it. Yeah, I didn't even know that you were gonna make that, but yeah. You know this as Stella.
Stella!
Stella looks towards you. Oh my god, I'm too tired to get too more excited. And then she just kind of falls back into the pillows.
Live here?
Huh? No. That would be cool, though. I decorated it, though. Do you think they'll mind? And she just kind of makes a snow angel in the pillows.
I mean, probably, but it's great. It's amazing.
Hey, you know what? You always appreciate my art. And I appreciate that about you. She just kind of, does a little heart.
I'll just, look up to Steve for, an approval of the decor.
Steve just nods. And then she looks towards Steve. Hi, Steve. She waves. Steve just waves.
Someone else can, at least, can you see Steve, or do you just know he exists?
I see Steve. He's
Okay.
a cool dude.
Some people just, accept it, but don't, actually see it, so I just had to be sure.
Well, you gotta be a true believer, I think.
Yeah, guys.
I mean,
Just don't think you're trying hard enough to enjoy my, passions.
What's not to love about space and aliens?
I mean, look, I think it's statistically improbable that there aren't aliens.
Ah,
Is that not enough?
no fun. Statistics
why
aren't
we don't-
involved in it. You just gotta believe. And then she falls back into the pillows again, making a loud poof noise.
Oh! We have to do something, or is there, a door we could just,
Just
Go
sits back
through.
up again. You here to do something?
We're looking for... I just, look over to Alex, because I don't know their name either.
We're looking for the love of my life. We're charging
Oh.
forward to rescue her from the clutches. Of course, we will run, we will sprint, we will die for her.
That sounds hard.
I know. But that is the price we must pay for love sometimes.
Is that what you
Also,
have to
there's
pay
a
for?
person... Ooh.
What was that?
I just give hugs. Is that what you have to pay for love? I just give hugs. You want a hug?
Sure.
She slowly gets up, kind of tripping over the pillows a little bit, and she just kind of walks over towards you, wraps the arms around you, and just pat, pat, pat.
Thank you.
She looks at everybody else want a hug?
Come
She
on,
just goes
come
over
on,
to you
come
and just pat, pat, pat.
She hugs Steve.
Steve's gotta get in there. Come on, Steve.
Dottie is real rigid and is like,
Do you want a hug? No pressure.
okay. I'm good.
Consent is important. She'll give thumbs up. She looks towards Maeve. Would you like a hug?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
just comes
sure.
in,
Why not?
pats you on the shoulder. You
Yeah.
give good hugs.
Thank you.
And she steps back. What were we talking about? I got distracted by hugs.
Oh! How do we get out of this room?
Oh, the door! And she points towards the door you entered from.
Is there another one?
Over there. And she'll point towards the other door.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you approach the door?
Yeah.
As you approach the door, you realize as you pull it, it's locked.
Ah,
Oh man, that's a bummer.
that's a bummer. You don't have a key?
Do I have a key?
I
I
just
might
look
have
to
had
the
a key.
pillow for it. I'm like,
I might have had a key.
Can
Yeah, you know
I-
what? I think I did have a key.
Maeve will also just be like, I mean, I could probably. I mean, how tough of a lock could it be?
Oh, but it's supposed to be a game. Yeah, it's supposed to be. That's what they said. It's a game. You're playing a
Locks
game.
is kind of like a
what's-
game.
What's the game?
Well, that sounds like cheating.
What's the game?
The game is to find the key, and she'll put her arms up.
Oh.
Hmm.
And only I know where. Oh no, I don't know where it is.
You know where it is?
I don't anymore. I took a nap. It was a good, solid nap.
Stella,
I forgot.
please help me. I swear
What
to
do you
you,
mean, my man?
if I can find her when we finally wed, I assure you, you'll be invited to the wedding.
Oh, weddings are beautiful.
Right? Right?
Will there be aliens there?
Yes, as many as you want.
Open bar.
Steve is going to
Whoa.
be there.
Right.
Steve's gonna
Steve, you
be
got
at
an
the
invite.
wedding? Wait,
Yes.
who's getting married?
I am, and
Lady
Um,
Lionette.
yes, that's her name.
Are you sure?
Right.
Dottie just kind of vaguely motions. to
I don't
Alex,
think
Yes.
he's sure. She points towards-
Okay.
Please, I beg of you.
Okay. When I had it last, it was on me somewhere. She'll pat her pockets of her oversized hoodie. It's not there no more. Where would
Alright.
I keep a key?
You were sleeping there, though. Indicating
Might
towards
be in the pillows. Hold on, I'll go check. And she starts like kind of walking over like a little bit clumsily and then pulls right into the pillows. And you see a pillow just kind of just being lazily tossed, and then another
I
pillow.
like
just...
try to like match eyeline with Haley, and I'm like trying to be like, is this how Stella is all the time? Like all the time.
Usually a bundle of energy. So I guess, this is like the
Oh,
chill time,
oh.
Hmm.
Vibe time! And she puts her arms up. And then she just kind of sits in her like little circle that she's made of throwing the pillows. I didn't find it.
It's all
What
right.
if we all worked together?
Yep. Can we look for it? Are you-
Teamwork makes the dream work. She just nods to that.
I like it.
So how do you
Just-
help her find the key?
I'm gonna dive in. Like if
You're
there's
gonna dive into the pillows?
Yeah, if this is like a giant mountain of pillows, I'm diving in. You won't see me
Hell
for
yeah.
a second. I'm gone.
Hell-
I'm in
hell
the
yeah,
pillows.
You dive into
I'm
the
gone.
pillows.
I'm
It
in
is
the
I'm in the
sea of
comfort
blanket.
zone.
It is the comfort zone, 100%, as you are diving in.
We're in this like very spacey vibe. She can also see the aliens, which in my playbook is the unseen. Would this be a time in which I could maybe like commune with the unseen to see if maybe
Yeah.
Steve sees something or she's got a Steve that knows something,
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's something you have to roll?
Okay. It is something I have to roll. I have to roll spirit.
Ooh.
Maybe if it'll go. There it goes. Mixed beat. So that's a
Mixed beat.
9. So it's a 7 and 9. Choose 2 from the 10 plus list, but choose one thing that goes awry.
Did you? Oh, you already used your +1. That's right.
Yep.
Okay. So let me look at that list real quick. 1 second. Okay. So yeah, you can pick anything from that list.
I think I want to learn something important from the unseen because I'm hoping maybe
Okay.
they can see the ski. That's the big one. And then I don't know, maybe temporarily alter the nature of the place.
Okay.
I feel like that would also maybe help in this situation more than the
Okay.
other ones would.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't. If I choose the thing that goes awry, I feel like it's very funny for a stern unseen to judge you.
Oh yeah, I think so. They're like, as you are asking Steve to assist you, Steve just looks towards you, and then Steve looks kind of around a bit, and then your eyes also link with the unseen for Stella. You see this tall, just very stereotypical gray alien style alien that's just kind of like reading a book, and they look up towards you, and Steve just goes, "Hey, have you seen a key?" anywhere? I guess Stella forgot where it was, and the alien just looks towards you, and just kind of like tilts their head. You can't see it. I thought you knew Stella, and that will inflict the condition insecure.
Oh no!
What?
All right.
Judging
try
Jubilee
roll.
over there, I see.
Yeah.
And then they just point towards Stella after. How do you change up the scene? Let me start with that one first.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it says whenever the unseen like help me with my thing, it even says the assistance is always obvious and alarming to ordinary people. So I think like as Maeve is like she's digging through these pillows, all of them just like lift up off the ground and like start floating around.
Absolutely. So you can see these like little, and then of course Stella just goes, "Well, flying saucers," and she just slaps one of them so it flies. Yes, and she just gets all excited. And then you'll see the other unseen just kind of like point towards Stella and goes, "She used it for a hairpin," and then he looks towards you, "Hairpin, hairpin,
Hairpin.
what?"
Stella,
And she just turns towards you, "Huh?
Can I grab it out of your hair?
Oh, please." And then she
Okay.
just tilts her head a little bit closer towards you, and she gets a little blush on her face, like, "Please."
And I grab it and kind of
And as you
fix
pull
the
it off,
hair
you can
back
see,
as it like pulls.
Yeah, her hair just kind of comes down in wavy curls. And she just kind of smiles as one space bun is still up. She goes, "I can dig this style."
You should. It's good luck.
Well,
Thank you.
And she just blushes a little bit. And you
Just
now
lean
have
over to Dottie. If Misty and I don't work out.
Right.
Have the exact same vibe, or pretty close to it. So I mean, it's good candidate. It's either going to be great or it's not going to work.
Isn't it always though?
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
She goes, but wait, you're going again to fight for Lady Lionette?
Right.
Why? We got
Oh.
invited.
Oh wow.
Huh?
Hold on, it's in my backpack. And she starts waddling over towards a backpack that's like propped against the wall. She goes into her backpack, grabs an invitation from Lady Lionette, and holds it out to you. See?
It's different than ours, isn't it? Is it different than ours?
It's it's the same kind of invite that you all got,
Gotcha.
which says you are cordially invited to to the Winter Masquerade.
Hmm.
Who told you this was a game?
Huh?
You
Oh,
said it was supposed to be a
Misty
game?
Yeah.
Misty.
Uh-huh. Misty really likes Lady Lionette.
Oh, I see. Do you know anything about Misty?
They're very, very secretive.
Hmm.
You know what? I was actually surprised at the party, the fact that they took off their mask. Like, wow, that's new for them. They never do that.
You've known them for a while, enough to know what they normally do and don't do?
Mm-hmm. I never saw them without their mask before until tonight.
Wow.
Did you meet them?
Hmm?
I haven't been to our meetings.
Oh, I'm still working on making them a believer. And then you remember in the conversation when you first flirted, I have a friend who really believes in it.
You're the friend!
I am the friend! What? I don't know what that means. And she just smiles.
I get it. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got another +1 to the fruit fund.
Misty
She's
got
back
the
at
whole
9, I
mask-
think.
Misty got the whole mask thing from me. They try to take credit for it every time, and just because they're a little better known than me, they think they can get away with it. But it's
Right. I know.
my thing. I have an entire mask closet.
I feel like we should
Alright.
settle this.
Yes.
She's just
Of
watching.
Of course.
We should
I'm
settle
also watching. Our heads are moving together.
Yeah. Oh man, this seems complicated.
I don't know if I want to be mixed up in that anymore.
It's very complicated. Why get complicated when you could just talk about aliens?
Right, though.
Mm-hmm.
How is that any less complicated?
Also,
They
like,
don't have to
aren't
be
all
complicated.
relationships complicated?
Whoa, that's deep. Wow. Now I got to think about my relationship with aliens. Is it deep? Wow.
I don't know. Steve's
know,
pretty
he's
much been a straight shooter since I've met him. Like, no
Steve just gives
bullshit.
finger guns, 100%.
Well,
I don't know about Carl. Carl's got to work on some stuff. He's got to start opening up. The other
I just
MC
glare at him.
is just looking up, and he just shrugs. You should know your friend better, and then goes back to reading.
Wow.
What?
This is putting a lot of things into perspective for me. When this is all done, this is like a really sweet pillow thing. I let them all fall down now.
They all. Oh, that was really fun. They made a nice noise. Nice. Just yeah. Like a gentle rain of pillows. Wow.
Yeah. Depending on how this all like wraps up, you want to just like we could have like a little like
build
like
a pillow
book
fort
club,
together?
pillow fort, like talk through the shit. Maybe get Carl to not be such an asshole.
Carl! And Carl just like looks up from his book. I'm trying. I'm working through the steps. You gotta work harder, my man. And he just looks back towards you.
Steve went through a 5-step program to kind of like get acclimated.
That's
he could really maybe.
He's on it. Yeah.
Oh, well, then he's working on it. He'll be fine.
He's working on it. He's trying. He's very protective. That's all.
Practice.
Yeah.
But, yeah. When this all wraps up, maybe I'll just head back here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Yeah. That sounds great. That sounds dope. Okay. Cool. Well, I hope it all works out. Congratulations. Sorry about your wedding. Congratulations on your wedding. I don't know what to say. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you. I'll make sure that and he'll kind of like slyly grin towards Haley and say, I'll make sure that your invite is a +1.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
Sorry, Steve, you're uninvited.
Yeah, she starts walking up the stairs, but then realizes that's the way you're gonna go, and she goes, "Oh wait," and she goes back down the other way.
Okay, well, bye. Just gotta waddle out the door.
All right, and you head through the third door, and you head all the way up to the top of the tower, where you see riches galore. You can see many different paintings wrapped in parchment to protect them. You can also see that there is a lockbox that is currently, of course, locked, that may contain certain things like jewelry or other valuables. But there's also curtains that are hanging in different areas. And there's actually another door to the side of this area. And at that door, you can see Misty Steps facing towards the doorway, like inward, not facing you, speaking to someone, and then hears you enter, closes the door, replaces the mask, and then turns towards your direction. So, you've come to help Lady Lionette?
Yes, we've come to save her from your cruel clutches.
I didn't say anything about it being cruel.
Right. Also,
hi.
I mean, might want to slow it down.
You see their cloak as they turn towards you fully now. The cloak billows behind them, kind of waving outward. You see all the stars and constellations for a moment as it settles.
Ooh.
And then they look towards you, Maeve. Maeve, good to see you.
Wish I could say the same.
They just tilt their head upwards towards you a little bit, and they look towards each of you. I don't know why you're choosing to help Lady Lionette. If it's money you're after, I can always allow you to take everything in here.
I don't really need permission or allowance to do that, for the record.
I'm saying that I won't stop you from doing this, stealing this, but I
I
will
can do
stop you
both.
from taking Lady Lionette.
I can do both.
They just nod towards you. And what do you hope to gain with the Lady Lionette, if not riches?
I mean, this guy really seems to be into her, and I'm kind of just along for the ride.
I mean, just for like, we'll call it tradition. Can't Lady Lionette speak for herself?
I think she already has. You're probably not aware, but we have been planning this for a while now.
Yes, there were rumors, I heard. Yes, correct.
So now that you're aware,
Oh.
you may take your leave if you'd like.
But I still would like to see Lady Lionette.
Yes, if we can hear it from her, please.
I will not allow you to see my lady. And they move and they brandish a rapier made
Whoa.
of pure glistening silver with a hilt that is in the shape of a blooming rose.
All right. I
And-
see. Oh, go ahead.
No, please go.
I'll say, all right. Well, if it is blades that we will be fighting with, then I'll also take out my blade, and it is a tiny dagger.
I am dying.
It is.
On guard.
I see the comment for this.
And I look over and I'm like, oh, Alex. And, and I
If there was inspiration to this game, it would be yours.
I swing back and brandish my sword. It is it's a sword. It's a broadsword, and it is, and it's my glittery hilt, and it is also very shiny. And I say, I dare say 2 against 1, and I look at Maeve, and I look at Haley, and I'm like,
Yeah. Maeve will just kind of do one of these, and then as her hands come apart, there's just this thin needle sword that doesn't even have a hilt. It's just the straight blade all the way down.
Ooh.
She'll flick that one out, and then just kind of flick her hand, and there's just some tiny little daggers in there just for funsies, some little throwing daggers.
Nice.
More for the effect than anything, but it's just so you know.
Okay.
I watch all of this and take just a moment to myself to be like, oh man. And I just the little bag that was looped around my shoulder, I kind of take it off, and then I grab the telescope and I just hit it to where it goes out, and I'm just like 4 against 1.
Haley does this, and I'm just like, all right,
So supportive.
Alright.
So supportive. I love it. And as you all brandish your swords and tiny dagger,
Yes.
I love it so much. Oh my god, it was so worth it. Saving the combat for last. It was so worth it. Holy fuck. Thank you. I just had to applaud you. Fuck. All right. Sorry. Ooh, back in. All right. As they look towards you all and just watch each of you brandish your swords, and then they just kind of nod under the mask, looking downward, almost defeated for a second. Well, that would be if it was just me. And then the curtains pull back, and you see the 3 that you had faced in the tower before.
Oh,
see
yeah, that's right.
Antoinette.
I'm devastated.
You see Antoinette, who
Aw.
holds beautiful circle blades as she dances, preparing to move towards you. You see, of course, the flamingo guitar man, who you never got the name for, as he brandishes a scimitar. that has, again, this beautiful red kind of wrap throughout it. And then, of course, you see Stella, who just has this, like, cutesy, like, bop hammer. So it's like one of those really colorful Japanese bop hammers.
Oh my god.
I feel very matched with just my telescope. I'm like, okay.
This tracks. All right.
And I think if I were to say it in a Dungeons and Dragons game, this would be where we would roll initiative. But there is no initiative, so we're just going to start the spotlight around. So for the newbies who've never played, or if for the ones that are listening that don't know how combat works, it's a fully narrative system. So we just move the circle around the spotlight. And so when somebody wants to do something, it's an action-reaction kind of system. So basically, you do an action, I do a reaction. So the spotlight continues to move toward with each player, but if you do something, I get to do something in response. So that's the important thing to remember. If you look at your playbooks, you also can see that there is moves, danger moves. Those will tell you what will happen on successes, mild successes, and then of course failures. So with that, I'm gonna play some tunes and let's get this battle started.
Yes.
As they all brandish their weapons in different quadrants of the room, all towards you. Who would like to take the spotlight first?
Well, I
I'm
feel
too
like I
emotionally
really need
shattered.
I feel I'm also devastated, but this tracks for my track record as Dottie. Like, this is okay. This is on brand now. All right.
Oh my gosh. If everyone is, if I can notice that everyone is feeling betrayed, hurt, then oh my goodness, I'm gonna try to if I can, if there's some place where I can make a dramatic stand and flip, because I'm gonna do my main attraction again here to try to make a dramatic entrance and say, essentially say, please, you see, we are the heroes here to save my love. Of course, you missed the introduction earlier. And of course, here when it comes to our squad, our team, and in this moment, Alex is going to kind of gesture in one moment just to where he thinks Steve is and say, I'm so sorry, I forgot to introduce you earlier, but Steve!
He just nods towards you. It's nice to be appreciated, even if he's pointing in the opposite direction.
Wait, but can we? Do you truly believe in Steve? Could he see Steve?
I see Steve. I see him.
You're so emotional right now. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You have to believe in something right now.
I feel like you say that and point, but then you legitimately see Steve on the other side of you, and then you're like,
"Who are you?"
He just waves, and then the vision just kind of fades for a second. He goes back to not being seen.
You're like, what the what?
All right. We are here, and we are friends. We work together through everything. And I know, we've had our encounters with love, and we feel downtrodden, we feel betrayed. But all of you, we're here to fight. We're here to fight for love. And any fight, any price is worth paying for love.
Go ahead and roll that move.
Hey, I have unlucky downbeats, so
you haven't rolled yet. Oh,
I haven't rolled yet.
But you did you? Oh, but you took the rumor, and I didn't give you that rumor yet.
Okay.
Just because the last time Alex failed, I was still moved by it. Can I still be moved by this and have him like really break through to my soul and be officially feel the smitten towards Stella?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay. I'm like, maybe.
Oh no, I did give you the rumor. It was what she was saying, that it was all planned. It was what that was what she told you, because she wasn't going to tell you before.
All
That's what
right.
Stella told you. Sorry.
Fingers crossed on this grace roll. That'll be a downbeat, so...
Oh, God.
Ah!
It's a
To
mix.
down
It's
to a
into a
mix?
mixed beat. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
Okay. If you wanted to, let's see. While I figure out what happens with that, if you wanted to do your smitten move, for Haley.
Oh! I have to move. I have to move now.
Yeah. So there's a move that's for smitten. So if you scroll
Perfect.
down to, there's a section where you can see influence with a string, and then at the bottom of that, right above special moves, there's smitten, and it tells you what you're supposed to do with
Yep.
that.
I scrolled right past that every single time. Okay.
It's very easy to pass it, so don't feel bad. And I'm going to. Look
It
at
looks
what-
like if it's a mixed, like, does that mean 7 to 9 then?
Yes.
Because for the main attraction, it lets me choose one, and essentially what I would like to do here is I would like to make all attention focused on me for a moment, and hopefully that will help everyone else
Okay.
when they take their turns.
Okay, so you want the attention so that you can give everyone an opening.
Right.
Okay,
Just like
I'll allow
the
that.
audacity.
I'll allow that. And you
Great.
hear, of course, some of the people going like, "Oh man, no, it was just a game, right?" And you hear Stella just kind of say out loud. All right.
May will see this opening as something nice. I don't know if we're still under the effect of my devious scheme. But one of the things is appear right behind someone at a crucial moment, and I've definitely, if I can, I'd love to
Ooh.
appear behind Flamingo Guitar,
I'll allow it
Guy.
because it's Flamingo Guitar Man.
Yes.
and I'll just like right in their ear, just be like, "Hey, you're mine," and then like give him a little shove,
Oh, hell yeah.
brandish his sword. Just
And
like,
he just kind of like falls forward, catches himself, and immediately turns and like flashes his scimitar with you. And he just kind of smiles. It's Rosario, by the way.
Encantado.
And then I won't have him do a move against you back because, of course, you had the upper hand on that one. So you have him where you want him for now. So I'll allow you the first hit with him in a second.
Sick.
Let's go with. I'll either go with Dottie or Haley. Whoever wants to take it next.
Oh, you want me to go? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I am smitten with Antoinette. So she is now also a subject of my devotion.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And-
Devoted has that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's rough, buddy.
This again, it tracks. Like I said, that's why I was like, no, this all adds up. This is exactly why I created her. All right. I am, and in the same way that Caesar says, "Et tu, Brute." I look at Antoinette, and I am like, my love. It
As
doesn't
you were
have
looking,
to be this way. And I was like,
oh,
I'm ready to go. That's what I do.
Okay. As you look towards her, I will give you this with your move, since you, of course, had an upper hand on that one. She does not look like she wants to do this. They do not look like they want to do this. So they're just kind of like, they just let out a sigh, and they just like look towards you, and their eyes are a little bit more on the pining side as they also ready to move towards you. Haley, what are you doing?
Yeah, this speech, and then I'm in the moment, was still feeling kind of insecure, but really was like, why do I feel so insecure? Is it because I feel more than just friendship for this person that I've been to various meetings about space with?
They believe in aliens. I believe in aliens. What, is there a chemistry?
Look, there's chemistry. We got the same like vibes going. And especially then like the just kind of innocence of thinking this was all just fun, and I'll just like look over and I'm like, Stella, look, I get it. Misty's hot, but and I look a little longingly again, and then like shake away. But what really matters is shared connection, and when you are with someone, and every moment feels like a day in Venus. And then looks over, which is like longer than a year if we're talking like real time, like translating to other people. And
Yeah.
I feel like that really means something. And I don't know. I haven't said anything because so many people, when I tell them how I feel, they just run away from me because I have to tell them something that would surely make them reject you. And it's my insecurity that no one shares my feelings because no one ever has. And they don't believe in me. And that's what's
I don't
kept me
believe
back
in
from
you.
Stella.
I believe in you.
I believe in you too.
I just want to help my friend. It's a game. That's all. That's all. And then they immediately move towards you, and they bring down the hammer, and it just boop on your head. It doesn't do anything. It just boops your head.
You just got a
It's
head
a game. Boop.
Okay. Okay.
Stella's not a fighter.
I'm just like,
Stella's a thirsty lesbian, not a thirsty sword lesbian. Just boop.
yeah, not the sword. I'm like, okay, well, I want to help my friend too. I'm pointing to Alex. So, boop. And I'll just like boop him back with my telescope.
Like it's just kind of boop, 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 boop.
I'm gonna have to hit someone else though.
That's adorable imagery. All right, and then we move back to Alex. Alex, what do you do as, I will say, Misty just turns towards you and immediately starts to move in your direction? What do? You have the upper hand for now.
All
Your
right.
first move.
Great. So I'm just gonna move forward, eye contact, and say, "What do you feel towards her?"
All right. I feel like that would be to inflict a condition.
Oh,
I'm trying to
snap.
remember what that move is. One moment, please, when I look up the basic moves. That would be. I think it's called Lash Out. Is it, or is that something else? I'm thinking something else, maybe. 1 second.
No worries.
You know what? I will allow you to just roll heart for me on that one.
All
I gotta find it
right.
in the moves.
That's my good old -1 roll. So here we go, y'all.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a 7 -1. Is that still mixed? Or is
A
that
7 minus 1. Where's
that a
oh
down? Oh.
no? Because you only had the one bump down.
Oh, but oh.
Yeah, so you only had the one bump down, so you're not bumped down again.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a mixed piece. So I'm going to say that you kind of clashed with them, and so they just kind of like will take the condition a little bit, because that is a fight move, I just realized. But you were rolling. I would have you roll with heart because you're fighting with your words more than your actions, right there.
I see.
So what I will say is you do on a 7 to 8, you get to choose 2 of those, and I get to choose 1. So under fight, you'll see there's 4 different choices.
Okay.
Also, raiders, while we do figure out this mess right here. Hello.
Hello, us caravan. Things were the
Hello.
raid. We are all having to
goodness.
fight against our smittens and like you're kind of cool ones.
Yes. Can I? Okay, so you said I could choose 2 conditions.
So you can inflict 1 condition. You can pick one of
Oh,
the 4
okay.
on the list. So it's flirt or provoke your opponent, gain a string on them. Through violence or cutting words, which is what you did, you'll inflict a
Right.
condition.
Okay.
Create an opportunity for an ally through prowess or distraction. And then take
Okay.
an object from your opponent or seize a superior opportunity. Actually, what is your daring, I'll say? What is your daring score?
My daring is +1.
+1, so you would have been at a 9, so it still would have been a mixed speed. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because I would have
Okay.
just changed that with that modifier. So yeah,
I'd like
you
a
can pick another
string
one.
on them. If
Okay,
I
so you're gonna
can.
provoke them. Got it.
Yes.
So you will get a string on, and I'm moving them, but you won't see them because I'm not gonna switch back and forth between the GM layer and the player layer. But I'm gonna move my string up. Where are you? There you are. We're gonna move for that one up. Okay, so you can pick which condition you would like to inflict on them. So there are 5 different conditions.
Ooh, I want to make them angry.
Nice. Okay, so you make them angry. Okay, we'll write that down. Okay. So at a certain point, we don't have harm in this game. We have conditions. At a certain point, if they gain enough conditions, no one will be able to do anything.
Okay.
So basically, at a certain point, if Misty gains like all 5 of them, they're rendered like useless and they can't do anything after that. So,
Oh, snap.
yeah.
And did you say that I get one too?
Well, I get to pick one.
Oh, okay.
So I get to pick one of that list as well.
Sounds good.
Another rave
on me.
Oh
another
my
rave.
god!
Hi.
Y'all are all here just in time for us to have some sexy thirsty,
Yes.
sexy, thirsty sword lesbian.
Yep.
Oh, God, I'm so
All
excited about it. I can't
thing.
talk. I'm flustered.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. So angry. So as you approach them to give those cutting words, they will get as close to you as they can. Now seething, and they go, "And what are you? Someone who just met her?" And then they'll immediately push you back with their rapier.
I haven't met her. Technically.
I haven't even done that.
At least he
I'll let you
jokes.
two
So
have
you
angry.
Even know her name.
I'll let you either pick angry or insecure.
I'm insecure. Oh my gosh. Goodness.
God. All right. Then we move the spotlight around. Who would like to take the spotlight next?
Oh,
Maeve can.
yeah.
Okay, Maeve,
Yeah.
you have now learned Rosario's name as he positions himself to attack you again. But what would you like to do? You have the upper hand for now.
That's a good. I think Maeve is honestly just gonna go at it pretty heavy, just like try to put it through his paces, see what he's got, because Maeve's gonna play a little rough. It's like one of those things. He wants
So this
to
would be a
take her on a
fight
date.
move.
He's got to earn it. Yeah.
Oh, I love that shit. All right, so that will be a
Ooh.
fight move. It'll either be daring or grace. You can pick which one.
They're both the same. So
Okay. So grace is if you want to do this gracefully and show off a little bit. Daring, of course, if you want to do pure strength in your movement.
I think Maeve is leaning more towards daring, as in just
Okay.
really like pushing a very strong offensive here, just like
Gotcha. All right, go ahead and roll that.
Rosario through his paces. I don't
Nice.
think I have any pluses or anything on any of this.
Not right now. You do have, I think, a reroll. Yes, you have a reroll.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
But that's if you need to use it.
that's a 10.
A 10. That's an upbeat. So you get to choose 3 of those lists. So basically, the one you don't want is just the one you don't sell me. And then I get to choose one.
The yeah, I'll definitely flirt to gain a strength. Sword fighting is
Nice.
flirting.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah. It's Thirsty Sword.
Um,
Hey, guys, it's Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Absolutely, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even in real
and I
life,
think,
it is.
I think
Sorry.
I'll also inflict a condition. I think maybe frightened, but in like a sexy way.
Oh, okay.
Like frightened, but in a good way.
Okay.
I'm frightened
Okay.
at how beautiful you
How
are.
do you do such?
Yes.
I think probably the thing that causes the fright is he didn't notice me toss like a throwing knife into the floor right behind his foot, and so he trips as I'm like
Okay.
pushing him back. And then I think the sees a superior position is the tip of the blade just poised under the chin as old Rosario's off balance.
Oh,
Just like-
snap.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
much waiting to see what he's got, right?
Gotcha. So as you do such, and you use the tip of your blade against his chin, he just kind of like looks down towards it, just looks up towards you, kind of smirks, and then holds up a hand and has 2 of your daggers, and just kind of smiles. He has taken an item of yours.
Oh,
You are
yeah.
also now impressed and frightened.
Yeah, I
But he
must.
is really enjoying this for you.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to gauge some feelings on that one.
Yeah.
We might as well, just because like it seems smitten. That's good. That's good enough. That's sufficient.
What do you have to do when you're smitten? There's a smitten move for you.
Oh yes, what I've smitten. Mine are so nasty. When you become smitten with someone, say why.
Oh, and your feelings are 4 right now. Oh
and my
shit.
feelings are at 4. I have to answer the question: what secret do you have that you think would make them reject you if they knew? Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
That's such a tough one.
There's so many options.
It's all of me,
So many,
though.
I had
so many dark secrets.
Oh.
Yeah. I think the secret is that I've actually never stolen a piece of art of any value. I always put them back.
Oh my god.
I put them back later. I don't like it.
Wow.
I actually don't like being a thief.
I don't like it. It's
fun.
weird.
Oh my gosh.
And, with your feelings at 4, you can't hold it anymore. You tear off the mask and scream what you've been holding in.
Yeah.
What you've been afraid to do, and damn the consequences.
Oh god. Yeah, Maeve will tear off the mask, like grab it from the bottom and tear it off, and then like only the bottom half comes off
Huh?
because the bottom half has to be removable for smooching. And then it'll be like,
Of course.
like kind of give like a shit, and then pull the other half off.
Yes.
And just reveals the like most immaculate pastel goth makeup that you would never expect from somebody who's wearing all black.
I love that. Is that your secret? Is that just showing that?
That is definitely part of it. We'll figure out the rest as we go.
So you can give anyone present a string on you to gain a string on them. Stop when the consequences catch up for you for good or ill. Afterwards, reduce your feelings to 0. So you can give anyone a string. It sounds like you want to give Rosario a string.
For sure. Yes.
And they got 2 strings on you because you also, as smitten, they also gain a string on you.
That's true.
But,
I think, get one from the
you
fighting.
got one on
well,
him, yeah. So he's got 2 on you. You got 1. And you, of course, gain a string from him as well. So now you're both at 2. So I will move you up
this
on
character
that one.
development, just learning how soft Maeve actually is at her core.
This game is absolutely. I love this game.
So soft.
Oh, I love this game so much. All right, I'm gonna
Such
move
a
that
sassy
token up
girl.
for you. And what I would say happens is, as you show off your face, for good or for ill, I think that's gonna actually happen as part of it is your face. He's just going to whisper quietly, "You're beautiful."
Yeah, that.
I'm just
There's
swooning
that,
for
like-
everybody else too. I'm like, oh my god.
I know.
Yeah.
And then that will reduce your feelings back to 0, so your feelings return to normal.
No feelings. That movie
That's
is
not what
called
that means
Too
at
Many
all.
Feelings. That
Too
movie's
Many
called
Feelings.
Too Many. Yeah.
The trickster cannot hold onto their feelings 100%.
Absolutely not. No.
That's what I love about the trickster. All right.
I think Maeve's just gonna start giving compliments to everybody, which is very out of character, but just like
just start talking about like the word vomit just comes out of
Yeah.
oh my gosh, and they're amazing and they're amazing. I love that shit.
Yeah.
All right. We move the camera to Dottie. And it looks like Dottie, you have a dice of destiny. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
Okay. All right. Hold on here.
And you also have a reroll still, I wanted to be honest with you.
I rolled a 6.
Ooh, you get a -1 on the next roll.
So I already have one of those. So now do I get a -2?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh my gosh.
But you have the
Alright,
reroll.
I do have the reroll. Okay,
There
okay,
you
okay.
go. All right.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I am going to I'm going to look at Antoinette and I'm going to say in the wise words of Taylor Swift, I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Oh,
And
that would be a fight move, 100%.
yeah,
Ooh.
I'm going to fight them. Yes.
Hey, cutting words and your cutting sword. Let's go.
Okay,
I'm
and
also
so
making all the tokens visible now. There we
I
go.
can roll daring or grace. Okay, it doesn't matter for me. Great, love that for me, because then take 2 away. I'm going
You
to
do have a
say
reroll.
yes, and he's gonna flavor this reroll. I
Yes!
am so if you looked at Twitter at all today, I definitely said that Dottie was left-handed like Inigo Montoya, which she's not left-handed at all. And so she's going to take her sword and say, let's try it this way.
Ooh.
No -2 on this one. Just roll straight.
Yes.
Roll it straight.
All right.
Love it. I love that for you.
Nope.
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's just the way it is for me.
Oh God. Oh no.
Oh.
All right. With a miss, it's going to be a major complication. So here's what I'm thinking. Let me think on this one really quick. As you switch it, when you first tried with the left hand, she kind of twirled out of the way a little bit, and then as you did it the other way, she just did the same exact move in the opposite direction. And then she's going to grab at your hands and just twirl you and then dip you. And they're just going to hold the upper hand against you, so they're holding you right where they want you.
Okay.
So they have taken the upper hand on you. And they're going to take a string from you.
Oh,
They hold a string on you. That's 2 strings for them.
yeah.
All right. And then we move it to whoever wants to take it from me. Who would like to go next?
I think
I think
it's
yeah,
me.
Taylor hasn't gone yet. Yeah, let's go. What do you want to do with the bop hammer? Bop.
Yeah. I think I look at Stella. I don't know why I just realized Stella, but I get it now.
Thank you. I worked really hard on it, obviously.
It took so long for me some
I
reason.
slaved over a hot NPC stove for you. No.
And I think while we're just like in the process, just boop, 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 in the corner while all this is going on, having our own little conversation, I was like, oh, I learned something really interesting. Did you know? Oh my God, that there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth?
Whoa.
Right? Because, I mean, it goes so far, like the Milky Way. And then we'll just kind of keep going on it as I'm using the I like snails move, in which when you're smitten with someone, I would like to figure them out by blurting out something weird and let them ask you a question from the list, and then I ask them another question.
Okay, let me look at the question. Hold on a sec.
Gotta
One
figure me
moment,
out now.
please. I gotta learn about stars with science. So hold on. This is important, guys. This is important, y'all. Where is it? Okay. I'm looking for it. I'm getting there. All right, there it is.
Yeah.
So that one is. Oh God. Not that one. There's so many moves in this playbook. There it is.
Right.
So they get to ask you a question from the figure someone out list.
Figure out. Yeah, figure out.
All right. Gotta scroll down to that one now. There we go. Okay, let me see. It's just gonna kind of be like, okay, so like I have a question.
Okay.
Like, what are your feelings towards all of this? Like, how are you vibing with all of this right now?
I stopped bonking.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
stopped
kinda
bonking too.
I was gonna like look over as, you know, Maeve is ripping off her mask and there's this like real intense standoff with Dottie, and then just, I mean, Misty and Alex, I'm confused by both of them so much, and so I'm just like,
It's very dramatic over there.
you know, there's worse ways to spend an evening.
That's true. That's very true.
I feel like everyone has a lot of feelings they have to work through that for some reason involve violence, and to each their own.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm kind of under the camp of like, what? It seems like Misty and whatever. I can't even remember her last name. Lionette lady.
Lionette. Her name's Olivia.
Olivia. Her name's Olivia.
Thank you.
You don't get to know that. You hear Misty yell towards you.
I don't know. I mean, weird vibes for Misty. At first, they were mysterious and hot. Now, I just think, like, maybe her and Olivia are just in love and they're trying to run away together. And, I can respect
exactly
that.
What I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Okay, like, can I be honest with you about it?
Always,
like,
yeah.
Her parents are really, really mean to Misty, and so it's not really good.
I know. I get it. Man. Question back.
Yeah, ask me a question.
Yeah. So, with all of this, what can, like, we do to not have, like, your involvement in what my friends are doing?
Just mine or, like, my friends?
I mean, if you know how to get them to stop, because it seems like there are also feelings going on here, and I'd really like to, use that.
It's kind of, yeah. I think if your friends probably can prove that you're not gonna steal Olivia away from Misty, then I think that would stop everything right now. But I mean, Alex looks like he really likes her.
Yeah,
He didn't know her name?
Look is complicated. And I'm in the same boat as you.
That's wild.
I'm fully in the same boat as you.
Haley is like, so I agree, but
As you're being
He's a really good talker. Like, some really good speeches got me really in the mood to help. And
hey, you know what? Props to Misty. Can't make any speeches. Misty's really bad at speeches.
yeah. Alex, you're a better leader than Misty.
You don't know how I am as a leader. And I just like look towards you like, what the fuck?
I take back what I said about you being hotter than whatever planet. I said Venus. No, wasn't that. Hold on. Haley knows. It was Venus.
Less hot than Venus.
Yeah, you're slightly less hot than. You're a lot less hot than Venus.
Oh, I'm gonna make her insecure with just that word. Oh fuck.
Oh,
she thought you were cute.
Ooh.
Oh. All right.
So yeah, that's my move.
You've been told how to stop it. All right.
Okay.
We move to who's next? I believe it's Alex.
Do I overhear any of that amidst?
I mean, everyone's really fucking loud right now.
in
their
conversation.
Okay.
In the back, like.
Yeah.
All right. In this case, I would like to try to figure out a person here, because as a scoundrel,
in a dangerous situation.
Right, I have a special thing of repartee, as far as like figuring out people during a physical conflict. So I'm gonna give it a shot. It looks like it's a wit. I'm gonna spend that string I have on them as well.
Okay.
So let's see. With a 3. Oh my gosh, it's still a 9. Goodness.
So that's a mixed feat. So that's still, I mean, you still get to, I think, ask a question from it.
Yes. Okay. So with this, I got 2 questions, and they can ask one of me. And my questions are, what do you hope to get from doing this? And my second question is, what do you love most? And because of the repartee, I can also ask an additional question.
Okay.
Which is, where did you learn to fight?
Okay. So, as you are in the middle of the sword fight talking, your first question was...
What do you hope to get out of taking her away? Ugh.
We deserve to be together. We fought for this for an entire 3 years, and they're just gonna keep attacking at you.
All right. What do you love most?
Olivia! I thought that obvious at this point, and then it just shrugged towards you, and then immediately go back into the sword fighting.
All right. In that case, like the shock in Alex, it's like he'll just drop his blade and take whatever hit is coming to him.
So the sword immediately comes down, and then as soon as they see you drop the blade, they stop. And then they're just heavy breathing, like looking towards you, like still seething with rage a little bit.
So where did you learn to fight?
Self-taught.
Oh, that's incredible.
Well, thank you. There's a lot of books on it.
Oh yes. Oh
Where
goodness.
did you learn to fight?
Well, and Alex will kind of gesture towards Dottie and say, I've been watching the Masters, so you know.
Why
Well,
do you have a little dagger? Just like a bit concerned.
It's the only thing I can handle.
What?
Anyway.
I mean, you're pretty badass. You could probably handle something bigger.
You're very kind. You're very kind.
I think everyone will hear that conversation.
I know, and I like do the one eyebrow up, and I'm like, I didn't teach him that. No.
I didn't teach him with the little one. No. And Annette will just look towards you and then shrug a little bit as they help you back out, like up.
And Alex will say, "All right, I see what you're doing, and I know that this is hard. It sounds like you also have a love that likely comes close to, if not rivals mine for her. So
they like blink towards you, like what?
Right.
Like you,
right.
like they're close enough to you where you can see their eyes through the eye holes and just blink, like what?
Yes.
And they just look towards, I think, Maeve, like with a shrug.
Here, seeing this, I have an idea. Because I saw you everything you've done, everything you're doing, I get it. And honestly, at this point, I realize that, and this is part of the scoundrel thing, where it's like everyone I'm smitten with, at some point, it's like, oh, there's some reason why I lose interest.
Oh,
and
that's true.
I'll say, it probably won't work out. I mean, I've already issued some wedding invitations, and it's feeling a little too real for me. It's feeling a little.
Oh, I was invited too. Remember?
Right.
Oh, that's
right.
right.
Plus
That's
one.
right. I was there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Steve's pouting in the corner.
He's like, I really want a cake. That's like the best part about a wedding.
if we may, everyone, if you will put your blades and hammer down.
Oh, it's not a real hammer, and then they just like squeak against Hailey's head.
It definitely could have fooled me. The ferocity, but
it's pretty big. Yeah, I made it like really big, so it looks that way, but it's actually not that effective.
Incredible craftsmanship.
Thank you.
But perhaps in this case, I know that there may be some. Well, I would hate for you too. And he'll gesture, of course, towards Misty and towards where he assumes, Olivia, where he assumes her to be, and say,
the door actually opens slightly.
Hello, it's nice to meet you finally. I don't want your love to be rushed that you would have to run from anyone that your parents might send. And honestly, I mean, top tier. And he'll gesture towards our entire squad. Top tier. But perhaps, and in this moment, he will take off his jacket and say, perhaps you might go on and we can craft a story. Oh, please.
You would do that for us.
Yes, of course. I do have a favor to ask afterwards, please. But perhaps, because I am quite notable as quite an attractive, alluring gentleman, if you were to
Very
spread...
humble, too.
Exactly! You get me. If you could spread to the world that perhaps I was the one who absconded, people will know when I arrive from town to town, and they will chase me, and you can live in peace.
They just watch you as you're giving this favor, and they move their hand to their mask and they take it off. You see the face that you saw, of course, on the dance floor, and they look towards you with just honest eyes, and they just nod. I promise you, I do love her with all my heart.
I can see that.
They look towards Olivia and they hold out their hand towards her. She takes her hand and they just kind of hold each other for a second. And then they look towards you all. And then they look towards their friends who've just fought all of you. I'm sorry. And they just all shrug. Cells goes, I thought it was a game!
Fun.
And then
I especially like the
just-
party popper puzzle.
Rosario's just gonna, thank you. My game of chicken.
I'm going to assume that I'm still Antoinette, they still had the upper hand on me, and I'm just helpless in their arms while this is going on.
Yeah.
And I am loving it.
They just look towards you. Would you like me to help you back up?
Yes.
Are you sure? They just raise an eyebrow, smiling towards you a little bit.
I want to kiss them.
Absolutely, you can. As you
Smoochie,
move and close the distance, you absolutely kiss them.
Yeah.
And they reciprocate.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And Missy just looks towards everyone and then looks towards you. I'm sure you'll find your Olivia soon, if you allow it.
Probably. I doubt it. We'll see. I don't know.
Olivia will walk over towards you, though, and just take your hand and kiss it, as a prince would. And just smiles towards you. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
And they nod towards you.
Well, now on to my favor. I know that you are quite notable, quite wealthy and whatnot. I'm sure on the down low there might be some way that you could get me in touch with someone very important.
All right.
Great.
Do you have a name? Who am I getting you? Wait, hold on.
Alex is gonna go in and whisper into into Olivia's ear.
Okay.
And essentially he's gonna try to set up a little secret thing.
Oh.
I don't know if we're gonna do like a aftermath summary thing. But if we do, I would love to
We will
spill it then.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Great,
100%.
cool. But
right.
then he's gonna go over to Maeve and say, "Thank you. You taught me a lot today."
Did it?
Wow, look at you. Sorry, it just looks towards you smiling.
Yes. Well, you taught me the power of reputation.
Right, I'll take it.
Yes.
Could have been courage.
I mean, that was what my test was supposed to teach you, but that's okay. The game of chicken, that's all I'm saying. I'm glad everyone liked it. All right. And as you all stand there, Misty steps and Olivia, Lionette go to this balcony area. They take a step over the side, they look towards you, and they immediately leap off and disappear into the night. And the days go on, and let us have a little bit of an aftermath kind of summary of what happens after that. So who would like to share what happens after? I will say, of course, in the aftermath of the Winter festival, or the Winter Masquerade, of course, everyone is devastated to hear that Lady Lionette cannot be found anywhere. They believe in the rumors that had been spreading, of course, but of course they believe that you, as you had said, had kind of run away with her.
Yes.
So you do not return to the Lady Lionette's estate or anywhere near their facilities, I assume, to make sure that you don't get any, suspicion towards you. But every time you're seen a little bit, they do chase. They do chase.
Excellent. And I will run.
But it is calm and peaceful for the most part. So who would like to take the spotlight first to share what they do in the aftermath of such things?
Yeah, I can go. Mine's probably very easy, very short. Spent the rest of the day in the pillow fort.
Oh,
did not go back to the party for sure.
Pillow. You all just kind of claimed the tower. No one went to go check, so you just spent a few nights in the tower, just enjoying your discussion.
Like, this is real ritzy.
I know. You know what? Some people tell you that you should get like a really high-end hotel just once in your life. Why not when you can just get a tower?
Tower for free.
For free.
We just get some puzzles. Yeah. So just do some chit chat and really work on Carl's people skills. Really try to help. Like Steve and I have already been through this. Like we've done the work. We want to try and help.
And how do you think your relationship with Stella goes?
Yeah, I think it's very like, mutual shared interest kind of young love vibes, just like real fun, like real cute. Like we're both just like, enjoying. Yeah.
I like that. I love that. All right. Who would like to share next what they do in the aftermath?
I can. I don't mind.
So, and a great vantage point for the telescope, yes.
Yeah, right. Me and Antoinette, we go on several dates and spend a lot of time, and I tell them all about Taylor Swift.
I've never heard her before.
Oh, let me share with you.
I'm excited to share this. They just smell towards you. Perhaps I can make a dance for them.
She would love that.
I would hope so. They just smile towards you.
Yes.
Who would like to share next?
So Maeve would, of course, well, as far as Maeve's concerned, that sword fight was like first date. Like, getting to know each other, the icebreaker.
Oh yeah, I would say Rosario was like, okay, that didn't count though as the date. I asked you, can I have another one? That wasn't.
Yeah, and she'll be like, yeah, that was the point of the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's just there's the nice like cut to like this montage of them doing silly art heist things, including like swords drawn at each other on top of an art museum, just being like, and now you're supposed to say something.
Oh right, okay. I will take you down, fiend. Is that right?
And now we chase, and then like
we chase. Very awkward for the first few moments, but then you actually start to get known for your art high / shows almost.
Yeah, and Maeve will be now in like this pastel, the same exact outfit, just now in like all pastels.
Oh my god. Love that. The growth.
The growth.
The growth. All right. And for Alex.
All right. So I'd say that on the run, I have very little contact with everyone else until finally one day, all of you receive a little invitation, a wedding invitation, and
Typical Alex.
yes,
Love it.
and the address takes you to a place where you see that there are some spotlights. There are some magnificent pieces of art. It's underneath the stars. There's a grand stage as well. And as the three of you arrive, you just hear a commotion of like the authorities, a lot of people who are just like, "Where is he? He's not here." And they're like, "All right, I guess we better roll out. Sorry." And then as all of you are there, Alex, of course, is not here, but he has thought fondly of all of you. And so, underneath the stars for Haley, around art for Maeve, the lights on the stage turn on, and out walks Taylor Swift for Dawn as a nice little gift to show that Alex is thinking of y'all.
Aw. And Alex, from wherever you are, and as you're running away from the authorities, just kind of smiling and wondering what you think they might think of this gift.
Yes.
As you're running, you see a letter that's kind of tucked into a little corner that only you could see. You snatch it before you continue to run. And it says, with a heart, Misty Steps. And as you open it, it just simply has in there, they loved it. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh,
Yes.
Taylor Swift!
Oh, goodness.
oh, that was so sweet.
Yes.
Oh, I loved it. Oh my god.
Makes me so hard. What the frick? I love you all.
How we all
Oh,
fall in love with
goodness.
our enemies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, if you
Yeah.
don't, is it really a Thirst Still Lesbians game?
Right.
Impossible. All right. Well, thank you, Hina, for running such a wonderful, fun game. Thank you, everybody, for playing and making it super wonderful fun. Thank you, everybody, donating and making it hard, but then also fun. We are at exactly 3,400. I don't have my glasses on again. 3,400. I'm right this time. Oh, man. That is
Hold on, let me skip
absolutely
right
amazing.
All right.
Yes. Absolutely amazing. Appreciate it so much. The Fleur Fun coming in clutch, and it's just been great. It's been super fun. I'll do a little wrap. We'll say goodbye to all of our players, and then we will call it a night. But just a reminder, everybody, that we do still have three more games coming. We have some wonderful Pathfinder on Thursday. I'm used to Red Markets on Thursday. We're mixing it up. Got Pathfinder on Thursday, ran by the wonderful Hoop. Then Friday, we have Red Markets, run by Ronaldus. And then on Sunday, we have the One Ring, ran by Deserted GM. And it is going to be super fun, blast. Like I said, $10 donations get you in for the drawing for every single mid-show giveaway. Plus, it gets you in for the big final bundle of physical Cyberpunk Red books from R. Talsorian. So thank you also to all of our sponsors for all the wonderful gifts and things that were given that we could give to all of you as a thank you, because all of this money is also is being made to support the Trevor Project, which is just a absolutely wonderful organization that we all hold very dear to our heart. Their goal is to end suicide among lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning youth. They are currently the world's largest suicide prevention and mental health organization, and we hope with, just what funds we can give, we can continue to keep them there and providing help to everybody. So thank you all for helping so much. And let's do one little last round to see where else you can find these people and everything. Well, I'll go same-ish pattern. So Matt, I'll say it low pitch this time, so my mic hears me.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Matt. I played Alex this evening, and you can find me everywhere as Improv and D&D. Thank you very much. This was a blast.
Ina, tell everybody about yourself.
Okay, hi. Wait, look at camera. Hi, my name is Hina. I'm a DM. I do this over on my own channel, twitch.tv/GMHina, where I run a Monster of the Week campaign as well as a homebrew setting in D&D 5e. I absolutely adore Thirsty Soul Lesbians, and I've become the person that a lot of people go, hey, will you run Thirsty Soul Lesbians? And I always go, yeah. 100%.
Absolutely.
And honestly, I'm super excited and happy that I got to do this one. Y'all were fantastic, and I love you all dearly, and I hope this isn't the last time we get to play together. I want to play with you all again, hopefully someday soon. But I appreciate you all. And thank you all so much for the chat, too, for all of those awesome donations. Remember when I told you to make me mad? Psych, you can't make me mad. You were donating money.
It was all mind games.
It was all
outplayed.
I fooled you all. But thank you all for your donations, and thank you all for supporting, and thank you all for being here. Wow, this has been so much fun.
Great. Love it. Ethan, tell everybody where they can find you.
EJ Gray on most places. That's Gray with an E. Some people spell with an A. I don't get it. But yeah, if you want to find me on the internet, I'm here. Like, it's High Shelf Collective, like, all the time. Like, every Thursday for Red Markets when we do that. I don't really do anything else. I shitpost on Tumblr. Go find that, maybe. I don't know. But that's it.
Well, Holly.
Yes. I'm Holly. I am at OMG Holly D on the interwebs, literally everywhere. And I am also on High Shelf Collective from time to time. I also am on Lost Caravan. And in fact, that is actually one of the next things that are coming up, is that I'm doing a Santa slasher. And I'm very excited about it.
Oh my gosh.
And so I am, yes, and I think it's going to be a continuation of the character that we did at Halloween, so I'm very pumped about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. You can find me anywhere. Let's be friends on Twitter while it's still there.
Yes.
Dumpster fire that it is.
Yeah, right.
I love it. And then I am potato underscores before and after it. Sometimes, I don't know, we're working on it, but you can find me wherever, but also mostly here. So we've got, like I said, wonderful things coming this week. Some fun new stuff in the new year, like the finale of a Midway Madness that Holly is in and I run. Our all fem cast D&D spooky carnival game. It's going to be very, very fun, very, very explosive end, I'm sure. Plus, man, there's some good things coming. Other than that, you can find me over on 2000 Tales on Tuesdays playing Big Gay Dice Game, where we are currently playing Masks and more Powered by the Apocalypse, and I freaking love it. It's so fun. I get to be superheroes and emotional and gay. It's great.
Hell
it's so fun.
yeah.
It's wonderful.
Perfect.
It's perfect. But other than that, I think we are going to call it, and I just double checked and I see it's a stream starting soon, so hopefully they're actually starting soon and not ending. I always have to check because we're in that weird time where a lot of people are ending. So we're gonna go over to Infinite Sided Die. They're playing some tabletop RPGs. It looks like it's gonna be Cyberpunk, which
Ooh.
love us some Cyberpunk. So we are going to head over there and hope. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, they might be ending. If not, give them a follow and some love anyway. We'll see. But like I said, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your day and week. We'll see you back here on Thursday and Friday and Sunday and then forever because you're stuck with us now. Congrats.
Yes.
You got us.
Yeah. Remember, chat, do good, be gay, and do crime sometimes. Saying.
Have fun
Yes.
and play well.
Sometimes.
Be gay.
Be gay. Don't be a dick. The only rules are great.
Yeah.
Hey.